Okay, is it live? Okay. Intro.
Yeah.
Good Lord Jesus. Hey, YouTube and Facebook. How's everybody doing?
What's up, world? How's everybody out there? Hope
Yeah.
everybody's safe, sound, out of harm's way, financially, spiritually, physically, doing well for
I
yourself.
hope so.
And as always, like we always say, you could be anywhere on this
Yeah,
internet,
you
but
could.
you rocking out with E and J. We appreciate your viewership.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
love you all.
Yes, we do.
Um,
Glad to have you. Come on home, y'all. Let me see who's over here anyway.
Pappy Trap in the building.
Pappy Trap.
That's Carla Martin.
Comma 52.
Comma 52. What up, y'all? What up?
Hey, everybody. Well, that's it. But hey.
Welcome. Yeah, we give people a couple of minutes to
That's
come
all
in.
right. Hey, listen, if anybody hears this message, it's a good thing for E and J. Thank
right.
y'all.
Want to start off by saying that how was your day, first of all?
Oh, my day was pretty good. My sister-in-law had a little incident. She her car broke down. I saw the tow truck when it pulled in, and the tow truck driver said, "Your whole rear end is gone."
Yeah,
I'm like, what do that
red
mean?
differential.
Yeah.
That means in the back, the gears that makes the back tires go, because it's a four-wheel drive vehicle, seized up by having not enough differential oil in it.
Okay.
So the gears seize up over time and lock your damn back wheels,
and that's what
and make you stranded. But it can be fixed though.
And my brother came right home and got on the phone and got somebody to do it.
Yeah, it can be fixed. Because I seen Ray change that shit like a couple of years ago in a driveway. I seen him change it before.
But he said this time they gonna have to go and break down and get a new car, because they done had that thing for how long? He got a Chevy. What is that? A Suburban.
A Suburban.
Yeah, he got a Suburban for the whole them kids, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just like I'm holding on to my little Expedition, my shit's still running strong. Ford was able to fix my joint, so I'm gonna ride my shits till the wheels fall off before I gotta go.
Well, apparently that's what happened today.
Yeah, the fucking wheels fell off. Fact.
Yeah, but she got home fast. She said the tow truck guy was very nice. He was giving her advice about, what he thinks is wrong with it, and he was very cordial about her home and all that.
That's what's up.
So yeah, everything worked out pretty good.
Bye. Mistress Monica's in the building.
Hey, Mistress Monica, how y'all doing?
Miss Carla Martin is in the building.
Yeah, Carla.
Mary Wall is in the building. My man Don Rice, y'all, we ain't seen you in a minute.
Hey Don, how you feeling?
What's up, homie?
Hello, Mello.
Been Suburban drink gas.
Like a thirsty horse. Yep, my brother.
Back.
That car so long, Lord.
Back, because once all my joints break down, I got a little Honda Civic. Now I'm going right back to a little Honda Civic or a Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, somewhere in that range. Ain't no more SUVs, ain't no more Mercedes Benzes.
No need. The children grown, they got their own cars and stuff.
A vehicle is not an asset.
It's not.
It's
but I sure want that
it's
Land
no good for your
Rover
credit.
Discovery Sport. Have you seen that?
They are a waste of money, even though we need them.
And I seen another car. I can't believe how nice they're making these. There's a Ford Bronco. I thought Bronco was by Chevy, but no, it's a Ford Bronco.
Oh, they got a new model.
Oh my God, Bronco. That thing! I saw a lady, and I was like, "Ma'am, you look good there." Damn! Oh, that thing was wow.
Carla Martin said we looking good. Appreciate you, Carla Martin.
Thank you, dear. I've been thinking the lighting is wrong because it looks like we're in a mist or something. This camera gets on my nerves. but I guess we are.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all being with us, man. Yo, we're gonna get right into this, man. Cause we got a lot to cover tonight.
Oh boy, do we ever.
Y'all already seen the damn thumbnail.
Oh
let me
go to it, bro.
Get right to it. It's up
right
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 of Laws of Attraction, Eternal Gravity. Part 2, what internet leaders won't tell you.
Yes.
We're gonna get right back into that again.
Back to that. I have checked and double checked.
I ain't deleted nothing. I ain't bothered nothing.
I
don't need no problems with this girl.
No, you don't.
In front of y'all.
Show them.
I don't need it without y'all.
No,
I don't need no damn problems
at all.
With that thing right there. See that? I don't need no problems with that. Especially when I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't need no problem with that. When she can fucking yap all in my ear and then she can go to fucking sleep. And now my ass is up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Because that has happened thousands of times.
Oh my God, you just gonna go to sleep. I got something to say. You just gonna go on to sleep.
Well, Pappy said I haven't bought gas in 18 years.
Pappy, what
He said he got a hybrid.
Oh, you got that electrical car. I was about to say, what? And the gas price is going right back up.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
I'm so glad Jay didn't delete anything.
Oh my God.
I don't need no problems, Pappy.
I just,
I don't need no problems, yo.
Well, you're going to see what I mean because I have them all now. Everything is so good to go.
Jay Shimmer, shout out, y'all. This is coming from our Sunday Live with Death Test Karma Films, yo. Salute to that brother.
Death Test.
Like, subscribe, comment, share over on his channel, man.
Indeed.
We appreciate the interview.
Sure do.
Death Test Karma Films. Salute to you. South Carolina in the building.
Raise up.
Karma 52. What's up with you?
Karma.
The beautiful Bernice. Pappy. Thank you for your super chat too,
yes,
Sunday too, man. Jehovah Luster and Saba.
Yes.
Thank y'all for y'all support of the show. Yeah. Thank y'all for y'all super chats, man.
Yes.
And getting hating ass Kenny Lakes in check. He be wanting me to put him in timeout. I be giving him a break.
Put Kenny in timeout.
They want me to put him in timeout, but I be like, nah.
Put Kenny in the timeout.
I be like, nah. He don't know no better.
He don't know no better.
He don't know no better.
That's hilarious.
Hating ass Kenny Lakes while we at it.
Kenny Lakes is just
hating ass Roaring Kings was his hating ass super chat he gave. It was a hating ass super chat. Salute to my brothers, though. Salute to my brothers. Big man, 7917,
we
man.
Enjoy you.
Thank you for your super chats, man, and bring a great sense of humor in the marine biologist category.
Thank you for that. Nobody else is doing that, brother. You unique, and we appreciate it.
Fact.
We sure do.
Our
some
brother,
funny shit.
Torrance.
Yes, Torrance.
Esquire, man. I got you locked in, bro.
Sure do.
Looking forward to chit-chatting and chopping it up with you coming soon, man.
Excellent.
Coming soon. Finna bus. Thank you for your super chat, man. Yes. And thank you for giving my mom's $5 in the super chat for her birthday. Oh, where she had a great time.
Mom was chilling hard.
She had a great time. Her and her boyfriend Robert. Salute to Robert.
Hey Robert, how you doing?
They had a great time, man. Made it back safe.
How she was having a ball.
The room they had, the view was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just living her best life.
Yes, she was.
She said on her birthday, she was suppressing her appetite because she had a big steak dinner that they was going to prepare for.
Ready for that.
Yeah, so
she's like,
yeah, she was like, I was fast and fat.
Getting ready.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna lay it down with that A1 sauce.
Oh my God. Okay.
Put some cheese in that hoe.
Yes. Bradley, you were waiting on it. Yes, you were.
We got Moms Davis join us. What up? What up?
Doing,
Hello Mellows in the building.
Hello Mellow.
What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all. All right. JW National Web Design. What up with you, homie?
Thank you, brother.
Miss Carla Martin.
Carla in the
Appreciate
house.
you. Angie 94565.
Angie.
Man, I don't know how many times I gotta give her to stop hating.
No.
I I don't be wanting to do it.
Okay, don't do
But
it.
she'll say something, and I
what
gotta
you
hear it.
doing?
'Cause we coming with some new signs.
We're gonna have to do it.
I know I say that every podcast,
You do,
and
and
she
I'll
always
never
forget.
get to it.
Yeah. But we on Sunday. Hopefully,
Mhm.
we have some new joints up here to
Mhm.
hit y'all with. Sean Scott
Shine.
always be showing love.
Excellent.
CG Photography.
Yes.
What up with you, homie? Death Test Films. Death Test Karma Films. What up with you?
Mhm.
Moms D in the building.
Mom.
L Black. What's up with you?
L.
Myra Charisse.
Myra.
Thank you for your movie suggestion.
Oh yes.
She
thank
gave
you.
one on the last one, but I forgot what she had said.
Okay, we
I
gotta go
forgot
back
what she
and look
said.
at
Yeah.
it. Mhm.
Big Patmo. What's up with you?
Pamo.
Benjamin Elam. What up with you?
Ben.
Ain't nobody business.
Damn.
What's up with you? Very perspective.
Very perspective.
What up?
Yes.
Gear Girl. What's up with you?
Yeah, girl.
Mr. Mike Douglas. Hope all is well with you. And our little
Aw.
brother, Dr. J. Kelly and family.
Oh my goodness.
Hope all is well with you.
We
And
sure
to all
do.
our mods. Man.
Yes, the mods are
All
great.
our mods, all the old and new subscribers, man.
Thank
all
y'all.
our family
Mhm.
and friends in Rochester, New York, and
Yes.
right here in Virginia.
Yes, indeed.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
so much.
E, love you. Appreciate you being my
Love
partner.
you right back.
You know what I mean? All the arguing we'll be doing in front of the people. Hey, that's what life is, man.
Apparently it is.
When you be with somebody 20 plus years, it's 20 plus years now.
Yeah, it is. Woo!
You're gonna have
Still can't
bumps in
believe
the road, man. And just
Oh, God.
unfortunately, the shit be happening in front of
it.
y'all
Did we do that?
from time to time. So excuse us for not being perfect, y'all.
No, we gonna
Okay?
be us.
Excuse us.
We
man.
got to be us.
My man Sean Scott is in the building.
Hey,
Okay, we got a
Sean.
new person right here. DMP. What up, Ian J? Just stop by the show, show some love. What up, kid?
All right.
I appreciate that. Michael Mott, yo, that's my ringtone.
that.
That's my ringtone.
I gotta hear that every damn day of my life.
Word.
It's
Sean
great.
Scott,
It's great.
I'm at work, but real quick, the movie Red Dot was cool.
Mhm.
Crazy how it ended. Much
Yes.
love to y'all.
Mhm.
Oh, what's the name of the short story movie?
Just the two of us. Isn't that it? No, Two Distant Strangers.
Yeah, Two Distant Strangers, y'all.
Yeah, Two Distant
It's a little
Strangers.
32-minute
Please
short film
watch
on Netflix, yo. If you need to
Because-
steal somebody's password to see it, do that.
Do that. You need to see this.
Yeah,
Two Distant Strangers.
yo.
Oh my, it's
Yeah.
so relevant.
Fact.
Oh my God. Yes, please.
My
go
boys
do
in the building, Jehovah Luster. What up, kid?
that. Yes.
DMP. Aye.
Mhm.
Word. Hey, quote of the day, y'all.
Okay.
It comes from our former neighbor, Lauren. That used to live across the street.
Oh, I miss her. I love our new neighbors though, the Eric and D. I
Eric
love
and
them.
D. Shout out to Eric and D.
Yeah.
And they from Rochester, New York.
Yeah,
too.
they are.
Okay. Your life can look so much different in just a few short months. Just keep going.
Wow, that is so true.
So
That
she got a
is-
bunch of them, so I'm gonna be quoting her
Okay,
probably,
Lauren is dope.
in a couple of other
Yes, great.
lives we got too. Dad jokes, y'all, because
Yes.
we got to keep it moving at
We
night,
sure
yo.
do. Good Lord Jesus. Mhm.
Dad joke number one. Hey, this is for anybody who had a bad day. Don't know how your day been. Hopefully, I can get some kind of chuckle out
For
of
my
you. Some kind of
sister-in-law
positive.
and my brother, the car broke down. This
Oh
is
yeah,
for
yeah,
y'all.
yeah, Sharina. I know you
Serena
had a
and
rough day today.
Sure did,
You know what I'm
baby girl
saying?
had
But
a
I'm
rough day.
glad roadside assistance came,
Ray.
got you to work
Got
and
you
got
right.
you back home.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We got Hayden as Kenny Lake in the
Kenny!
building. What up?
How
What
you
up,
doing,
Ken?
bro?
I like how you come in straight promoting. Hey,
That's
Ian J
beautiful.
Apparel, y'all.
Yes. Go
Of course,
get
we
you
got
some.
the Cash App, PayPal come
Yes.
across your screen if you want to support the channel.
Did I show off my new cup? This
Oh, yes, you
cup,
did.
God damn, it's awesome.
But it do, hey,
This cup right here,
fat.
the ice, it's insulated, so the ice stay cold all day long. And I cut out the sticker and put it on there. And everybody think it came like this. I made it like this.
But just to let y'all know, these cups is not on the website.
Oh no, you can't get the cup.
Yeah.
Get the sticker.
Oh,
and
okay.
then you can put it on anything you
I
want.
got you. Okay,
Mhm.
all right. But these cups are.
Come like that.
These cups is
Yeah, they
definitely.
don't
and they
offer
come
the
in
water bottle
different
yet.
colors too.
Yes, they're so cute. Don't Kenny got the green ones.
No, he got the white one.
He got white.
And
Okay.
Mom Davis got something too.
I think she got the green one.
Yeah.
Somebody got the green one. She
And
said,
they-
yay, dad jokes.
And look at that. They in here already booed up.
Oh,
and Pappy Trap was already listening to LMA booed up
He was.
before he came up in the spot.
Listen to LMA. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, we glad we could. Hey, we glad we
love up here.
Yes. Coming through the screen to y'all, man. We are.
Invite us to the wedding. We love that.
Well, they were talking about no.
Don't fight it, Mom.
Yo,
Don't fight it.
First you loving Kenny, wondering where he at. Then you come with this. Damn, which one is it?
No, don't fight it, Mom.
You love him 1 minute, then you hate him. First the fat boys break up. Now this. All right, y'all. Joke number one.
Yes.
In April shower, if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
I know this joke. May flowers bring pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
I heard that before.
That's right. That's right. All right, next one. Which branch of the military accepts toddlers?
I don't know.
The infantry.
Infantry. All right.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay.
Got a PS5 for my son.
Mm-hmm.
Best trade I ever done.
No, that's
Did
wrong.
I hit y'all with that one?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Did I hit y'all with that one? Come
Trade
on.
my baby for a PS5.
Hello, no.
Where's JJ? We got a PS5. Where's JJ?
Happy Trap, I got him. All right. All right, let me keep it moving. Let me keep it moving. Okay. When you die, what part of the body dies last?
Oh goodness, I don't know.
The pupils. The pupils, they dilate.
Okay, that you had to reach. You reached deep down for that one. The pupils dilate. No.
Look at this nigga laughing.
No.
Look at this nigga laughing.
No.
Okay.
Good grief.
Okay, we got my man Rodney Sadler in the building.
Hey, Rod.
What
how
up?
you
What up,
doing?
King?
Bars.
All right. A friend of mine went bald years ago, like me, but still carries around an old comb.
Okay.
He just can't part with it.
Okay. All right.
Huh?
You can't part with it. All right then.
Said I'm reaching.
Yeah. That's all one. I can't part with it.
All right. I got a couple more.
All right.
All right. You know, there's no official training for garbage men. They just pick up things as they go.
They picked it up.
On the job training.
Oh God! All right. Pretty funny.
Okay, next one. I'm gonna keep it moving. Fuck it. All right. What do you call a woman who sets fire to all her bills?
I don't know.
Bernadette. Come on! L Black? Fuck with me?
Yeah.
L Black? Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. Bernadette. That's funny.
Come on.
That's a good one.
You may not feel all my shit. I'm gonna get you somewhere in my set, yo. All right.
I like Carla. She said your dad jokes are crazy, yo.
All right. Did you hear how the zombie bodybuilder hurt his back?
No.
He was deadlifting.
Okay, yeah. These is jokes.
What?
Kenny Legs is
what?
He is rolling.
What?
He loves that one.
What? Okay.
Deadlifting.
Okay.
Stop your madness. Right.
Okay. All right.
Bernadette.
That shit was dope. That's one of my best ones.
Yes.
Right there, that was one of my best ones.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. How does a squid and an octopus go into battle?
I don't know.
Well armed.
I'm like, all them things. Okay.
All the arms, yo. They are well armed.
That's
yo.
ridiculous.
All right, yo, my last one.
All right.
I stand correct. The man with the orthopedic shoes yelled out. Huh?
I stand corrected.
Huh?
Is it shoes? Oh, that's yes. All right, yeah. Still laughing at Bernadette. Yeah. Bernadette.
Hey, did I get you with that one?
Yeah, that one was just
Wow.
everything. She burned her bills.
Wow.
Bernadette. All right, we got some news.
We got some news, yo. We got to keep moving, man,
Yes,
because
we
we got
do.
a damn long show
Good
tonight.
God, y'all ain't ready though.
Man, oh man. Okay, footage
Okay.
has surfaced from December 5th, 2020 of Windsor, Virginia, which is 5 miles from where we stay at right now. A policeman pulling over a black Army lieutenant. He pulled a gun on the lieutenant along with pepper spraying the man to the ground.
2 cops had their guns pulled.
Yeah, this was a result of the Army lieutenant. This has resulted in the Army lieutenant suing the police department and the police department firing the officer.
Yes, it was so heinous. Have y'all seen that?
And this is crazy. This shit is just now coming out. This shit happened damn near 6 months ago.
Only because the lawsuit.
Yeah,
they wasn't going to say nothing about it. I mean, they have the footage from the body cam from what these guys did. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so pitiful and sad. He pepper sprayed him while he was inside of his car. He's still sitting in the driver's seat like this, and they pepper sprayed him.
And then they was telling him like different commands.
Put your hands out the window. Get out of the car.
Yeah,
put your hands out the window.
So my man,
he like, what the fuck you want me to do, bitch?
He like, yo, I'm gonna just stay just like this,
He just was like this with his hands out the window. Get out of the car now.
Yeah, like they was.
Put your hands out the window, bitch. How I'm supposed to open the door?
They was looking for a reason to shoot him.
Yeah, they
that
really
shit's
did.
crazy,
And
man.
A commentary has been that they were angered because he didn't pull over right away. Because if you know anything about these country roads out here, there is pitch black. There's no light,
especially at night because everything closed like 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
So he
it's
drove
like a ghost town in this area.
He drove to a gas station that was well lit and pulled over, and they was pissed as shit. What the fuck you mean you ain't pull over? Whatever. And he was trying to talk to him, but it was to no avail. It was ridiculous. If you see that footage, you'll know what I mean.
Monique Hill, what up?
Hey, Monique, how you doing?
Welcome.
Honey?
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. Right in our damn area, 5 miles off the block right here, yo. Fuck. Okay, a Louisiana woman was arrested for refusing to give back $1.2 million that was accidentally deposited into her account. She was arrested and charged with theft value over $25,000, bank fraud, and illegal transmission of monetary funds.
Now, who deposited this money?
Charles Schwab.
Oh, okay, that's what's on
Charles Schwab. They a brokerage company.
Investment.
Yeah.
Okay, investment.
Made a mistake and deposited $1.2 million in this lady's checking account. And she refused to get her shit back.
Well,
so she was fired from her job after her arrest.
Damn.
Yeah, she got felony charges and fired from her shit.
You couldn't set up a payment arrangement. Make some payments.
But yo, that shit will be hard to give back. Yo, you got 1.2 in your shit,
Look
yo.
what they put in here. Hey, you know what? I want to just mention something real quick. I used to work for Centera.
Oh, L Black seen her mugshot.
Did you? Oh my God, poor thing. I used to work for Centera Billing, and I used to get in trouble all the time because people would be calling older folk, and I'm on one of the people that you get when you call up. And so many times it would be an older lady who did not understand her insurance company sent her a check for whatever medical procedure she has had. I mean, oh, baby, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This check got my name on it. I said, it did? Okay, well, what does it say? Well, it says I'm supposed to pay $25,700, whatever, but it would be like over $20,000. And she said, I got it in the mail, and I'm just so nervous. I said, ma'am, please listen to me. Put that money in your bank account. I will direct you to the right person to set up a payment arrangement. I'm sure you are collecting Social Security. Am I right? Yes, baby, but this kind of money, I don't want to pay. Well, let me tell you what you need to do. Put that money in your bank account and go on vacation. Okay? You set up a payment arrangement for $25 a month. You have a fixed income, ma'am.
Hmm.
And once you set that up, then they will accept your $25 every month. Don't miss it. Just pay $25 a month, and you take that money and have a good time. Erica, could you come to my office?
Oh, they listen to
They
you
can hear
call and
me.
shit, yeah.
A couple of times they heard me tell people that. But
Big
my
man,
boss
what up,
was
man?
this lady, Miss Davis. She was so nice. She said, "I know you want to help these people, but we can't tell them that." I'm like, "But it's true, ain't it? You can set up a payment." She's like, "Yep, that's what I would have did." Yeah, the medical bills and stuff like that. The insurance company to send you a check with your name on it. That's yours.
Big man, appreciate the super chat, homie. Appreciate the super chat.
I used to get flowers. People would send, "Where are you? Where are you, ma'am? I'm gonna send you some." I'm like, "Send me some of that damn check." But they would send me flowers and cards and stuff saying thank you.
All right. Rapper Kid Cudi went viral for sporting an official white dress that mirrored a white dress worn by Nirvana's frontman Kurt Cobain on the 1993 cover of the Face magazine during a performance on Saturday Night Live. Cudi added, the dress he was wearing is a collection of off-white dresses that Virgil designed. Can we see the agenda going on, in my opinion here?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Kid Cudi supposed to be, of course, he's under Good Music, which Kanye West.
Okay.
And we already know how Kanye
gets down like that.
But Kid Cudi is kind of like a conscious rapper, Lupe Fiasco type genre.
Okay.
But now you got a full-blown dress on.
Oh,
Hey, man.
It would be different if, because there are cultures where men wear dresses. The Scottish people do that because they have their kilt. It would be different if this was your culture, but it actually is not. It's not cultural for this kind of behavior. Oh, Lord, why? It's these lights. Lord, it's just so hot.
You got that joint right now.
My light is right here. But, yeah, it is a mess. It's kind of
Kiel Hall is in the building. What up?
Hey, Kiel. Excellent. Good, excellent evening.
Young man.
Fantastic.
Pull up your britches, Kiel Hall.
Raise your cap.
All right, y'all. Moving on. We got some good news.
Okay.
Harlem rapper.
Okay.
Black Rob. Hey, man, thank y'all for the viewership with my Black
God.
Rob video.
Black Rob video just might as well be viral.
Man, I'm going to start trying to do videos like that more often for the channel.
Yes, it was great.
Was released from the hospital on
thank
Monday.
God. Jesus, thank you.
April the 12th, after having kidney dialysis trouble, in which he has been battling for years, according to his friends and former label mate Mark Curry.
Okay.
He also suffered a couple of strokes in his previous years.
Black Rob, no.
So,
well, at least he was released. He must be better. He's released from the hospital.
Yeah. He released. Okay. He released from the hospital.
Well, thank God.
Yeah, doing a lot better.
Thank goodness. Oh, we needed that.
Also, some more news, y'all. Rapper Lil Nas X has responded to DMX to being called a sacrifice. DMX death being called a sacrifice
for him.
because Lil Nas X birthday, of course, was 4/9/21.
Yeah, on April the 9th.
Lil Nas X was born on 4/9/99. The so-called troll on Twitter posted no such thing as chance. Lil Nas X responded back by retweeting the post with the caption, "It genuinely scares me knowing how crazy you niggas are." Somehow Lil Nas X controversial sneaker, the 666 Luke 1018 Nike drop date, and his music video Montero has people linking DMX death and all that together.
I just want to say this. So
Jehovah Lost appreciate you.
Yes,
homie.
thank you, Jehovah. Lil Nas X is calling us crazy.
Yeah.
He just can't believe how crazy you niggas are. Really, nigga?
Because somebody also broke him down when he first came out with that Old Town Road country shit.
Yes.
How he was dressed like a young man or whatever.
No.
And now all of a sudden,
yeah, you got titties and everything
and all that type shit.
And we crazy.
And just like with Taylor Swift, she came out all sweet.
She was a country singer. Yeah.
Now she all everything. Titties out, ass poked out.
Everything.
Look like she done had a little bit of surgery done to her.
Yeah, all of them do that.
So it's all an agenda, y'all.
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. Also,
Black Lives Matter co-founder from the New York City chapter, Patrice Cullors, is under investigation for purchasing 4 high-end homes.
Patrice.
For a total of $3.2 million. People are wondering how much of her own money is wrapped up in these properties. Cullors has not responded to media requests for comments.
I guess she ain't.
Niggas is wondering where you getting this money from to purchase these high-end homes.
Sound like donations be misappropriated every which way, don't they?
So it ain't just my man with the zebra cake.
Oh no, it ain't just him. Everybody apparently don't know what they're supposed to do with donations. This is a shame.
All right, y'all. Last story, y'all.
All right.
Flavor Flav.
Oh, Flav.
My man. Yeah. Has took to Instagram to state that he is tired of people messing with him in the streets, calling him Little Boosie.
They think Flav is Little Boosie.
He stated.
I wish I had known you. I would have had a contrast picture.
Yeah, he stated that the two does not look alike.
They don't.
This all started from a woman coming up to Little Boosie in the airport, mistaking the rapper for Flavor Flav.
Okay, she came up to Lil Boosie.
Mistaking him for Flavor Flav. Now people was coming up to Flavor Flav, mistaking him.
Do they look alike?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they do. They look like they could be cousins.
Okay.
Maybe brothers too. Yeah.
Damn. Oh my God. Okay.
You ain't never seen?
I can't remember what.
You remember we did a Hot Topics where his son got some head from the stripper.
Okay, yes, I do remember.
That
nigga. I still can't remember what he was exactly.
Dark skinned
dude. If he looked like Flavor Flav, well then God bless you.
From Louisiana.
Okay, all right. Oh, I wanted to speak on something. Are you done with the news?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, guess what happened to me today? This is like a public service announcement. I just want to put this out there just in case it happens to you. A friend of mine from high school, I had connected with her years ago on Facebook. So we Facebook friends now. But her name is Melissa. Hey, Melissa, honey, how you doing? We, don't talk that often. Like she'll tell me Merry Christmas or say Happy Birthday, or something like that. Just very casual, very, we're not very close. But, that was a friend of mine in high school. So today, Melissa wrote me and said, she just was talking first, saying, how you doing? And I was like, oh, hey, Melissa, how you doing? And she's like, have you been watching the news? And I'm like, yeah, girl, I know it's crazy out there, right? And so she was like, well, have you heard of this lawyer? He is a, I forgot the words she used, some kind of endowment agent, a government endowment agent for the pandemic relief. And I'm like, no, I haven't heard of him. And his name is David Morgan, she said. And so I was like, I looked it up. I looked up David Morgan. He is a lawyer. And she talked about this government endowment. So I looked that up too to see if that was real. And she said, girl, they just sent me $75,000. I just received it. I'm so grateful. He helped me because this is a grant they're giving away for the pandemic relief. And I'm like, what? Get the hell out of here. I just got $1,400. Where is this $75,000 at? And she's like,
photography. What up, homie?
Hey, CG. She says, oh, you have to contact him. Here's his number. She gave me his number. And she said, you just contact him directly. He's a lawyer, and he will get back with you and show you how to apply and see if you're eligible for it. So I'm like, no doubt. Thanks, sis. I appreciate that. So I contacted the guy through email. And no, she came to me through Messenger on Facebook. And she told me just to text this guy. So that's what I did. I texted him, with his phone number. And I said, hello, my name is this. Excuse me. And a friend of mine, I gave her name, and she told me to, reference her. So I did all of that, and he got right back to me, and he said, what is your full name? I can see if you are eligible.
Miss Glorian, what
Hey,
up?
Glorian, how you doing? So I gave him my whole government name. He wrote me back like in my 2 minutes, like, yes, ma'am, you are eligible. Would you like to apply
no
right now?
check or nothing, y'all.
Just my name. Right away, I'm like, hey, is this legitimate? I actually texted, is this legitimate? It sounds too good to be true. He said, yes, ma'am, this is for the pandemic relief. So I got, I'm just like, this don't sound right. I got on Facebook where me and Melissa usually talk to each other. She don't usually messenger me. She leaves a Facebook post on my Facebook or something like that. We old school, you know what I'm saying? I got on there. The first thing I see, Melissa's like, my account has been hacked. There's somebody that probably has, if somebody has contacted you talking about a grant, it's not me.
Wow.
I have tried to get this person off of my account, and I can't seem to do it. And then I saw a lot of replies saying, yeah, somebody contacted me about a grant. Another person we know. So, yep, I got contacted. So I wrote her, Melissa, I thought I was going to see you celebrating your $75,000, girl. I got contacted. Someone had hacked her Facebook and is going through all of her friends and sending out this message, and they're going to try and get your personal information. I didn't go that far. I gave my whole name, but then I kept saying, nah, this can't be. How am I eligible? Where do you have my name in? What system?
Big man, appreciate your super chat right here.
Thank you, man.
The pussification of ninjas is sad. Young Thug, Uzi Veri, must be Uzi Vert, I guess.
Okay.
Young Jock, now Kid Cudi, Little Nas X giving Satan lap dances, sliding down a pole from heaven to hell. This country turning ninjas into ninja rats. Highly agree.
I like how he put that ninja rats.
Highly agree.
Yes, and this just don't.
Yeah, that was a beautiful scam. Fact.
Yes, that's what is happening.
Yeah, you just need to do your homework.
So, yeah, if somebody contacts you and you think, it's a friend of yours, so you're like, they wouldn't do nothing,
Appreciate you all. Jehovah Lassa said we got a beautiful home background. Look like you guys are selling rocks.
My neighbors think I'm selling dope.
I think your neighbors think I'm selling dope. Selling dope on my J. Cole shit.
My neighbors think I'm selling dope. Thank you.
Hey, man, this is hard earned.
Did you go see the video? We done a video to show the whole house.
Shit.
Maybe we'll do another one soon because we done made some.
So, do you know what time I get up in the morning, man? 4 a.m. 4
o'clock.
So we can live like this.
Yes, he do.
Shit, super chats don't. Shit.
I'm about to do my floor over, y'all, because we had a leak in the bathroom, and I am disgusted. I love this house. You see all of what I've done.
Miss Glorian Murray, appreciate your super chat.
I'm probably gonna get me a new floor.
Miss Glorian Murray, appreciate you.
Thank you, Glorian. All right, yeah, but y'all watch out for someone contacting you with an unbelievable story. It's probably not real.
If it sounds too good to be true,
think about it. Ain't nothing free. So true. That's the truth.
And on top of that, the kicker was, soon as she contacted the lawyer like, immediately, yeah,
you're eligible. Oh, yes.
No chat. You ain't even got my social security number.
Wait a minute.
You can't do nothing without a social security number.
You put my name in your system and all of a sudden I'm eligible. That don't sound right. You scamming. All right. That's it for
I think I got a hate sign coming soon. It should be President E and First Lady J. Okay, see?
Kenny, no.
I knew it was coming. I knew. Hey, I've been trying to chill.
Get it.
I have been trying to chill.
Do y'all watch South Park? Because that's where I get that from when the little boy say, Timmy. I love South Park. I love South Park. It's wild. They do anything.
Ronnie said the square footage look crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we pretty on roomy up in here. We can't let y'all all in our crib, yo, because it's going to be a lot of slow singing, no problem singing, if my burger alarm starts ringing.
But we have we in past videos we done showed the whole house, got a whole tour.
Yeah, go to the page, man. We did
You
a
know
tour.
what? I do want to mention this. I know we got a limited time, but we've had a grill outside. It's a huge. I love this grill, but we don't use it now. What has it been like 10 years since? How long we been here?
Like 9 years.
9 years, that grill. So I was thinking about buying a new one, but I found a website where you can get all new parts. I got a new grate, new the couples, the cup things for the flame, a new grease pan under there. It's a new grill.
Oh yeah, we damn sure needed a grease pan because
Yeah.
that shit was
It's rotted through. Yes,
Yeah.
it's corroded, all rusted up. I got new everything on that shit. We grilling like shit out here.
Mom David J is the CEO of Bob Bitch Brigade.
Bye cheese. Bye cheese. Okay.
Bitches.
Bye bitches.
Yeah, bye bitches. I told you, Mom. Please, yo, if whoever your man be, you gonna make him laugh, yo.
Oh, you are hella funny. All right. So are we ready to get into the law of attraction and internal gravity? Oh my God. See, because I have been researching this, well, ever since we had talked about it the first time, I discovered a video that Lenon had put out.
$10 on a new grill.
All right now, y'all invited. Come on through.
Appreciate you, Jehovah.
I bought a cover. See, I didn't even know you could buy a cover for your umbrella. We got a 15-foot umbrella out here.
That shit is dope.
It's retarded. All winter it's been up. So now the canopy is looking all crazy. So I got a new canopy coming and a cover for that thing. Man, I'm just like in heaven. I'm so happy. I love that back area. That's my shit.
Hey man, we appreciate all the super chats coming in. Man. Thank y'all for the love, man. Thank y'all for the love. Because it looked like we might have to invest in a damn new camera.
This camera's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, we might have to get a new camera. So.
Oh, this camera's making me upset. But anyway, yes. Now, can we go? We are going to get right back into the law of attraction and internal gravity. That's just telling the time and day for today.
All right, so we back to us?
Yes.
Okay.
He's driving. Like I was saying, I found a video from Lenon. Can we go to no, this one?
Shout out to Lenon Honors.
Lenon Honors. You might need to take that off now too. Yeah, take the banner off. This video is from May the 20th, 2014. It's called Lenon Honor Relationships. You become the ideal partner. And that's the link down there if you want to just go through the link, which is dumb because you could just type the title in.
Which he has hundreds of other fucking content.
Oh my God. Y'all ain't ready. You are not ready.
Yo, salute
his
Lenon
relationship videos. Mostly how I became interested in the law of attraction and internal gravity is from watching Lenon's videos.
Right.
And then I did more research, more in depth, and watch other people and really just discovered the secret to happiness. This is what you need. Not, excuse me, can I go please? Not anything that any one of these people would have to tell you. We all know Derek Jackson is a whole fraud. I'm so sorry, Derek, and I
don't even know how is this channel doing now.
I have no idea. What is his wife's name? Denia. I'm so sorry, Denia, but your husband is not legitimate, ma'am.
I'm sure she's aware of that.
I'm sure she is. But then we also know we're gonna go over here to Mr. Samuels. Kevin Samuels just has a lot of insults and a lot of rules that you have to follow in order to try and attract somebody decent. Because that's really what you want. I don't care what you say, ma'am. You say you want a 6-figure nigga, well, you probably ain't going to get that. You need to find somebody to love you.
Not only that, though, what the hell, you got to be bringing something to the table, too.
You looking for somebody to take care of you. That was your daddy. That was your daddy.
Yeah, that's the old days where your father could get the job at the local factory, and there was enough money to sustain the whole family to where the damn wife can be a housewife.
Yes, that don't happen no more.
That's not no dead. Society is not like that no more,
No,
yo.
it's
A
not.
relationship, two people got to be coming together, bringing good attributes for
Both
each
of
other.
y'all got to bring the bacon
Fact.
home
Fact.
for them damn kids. All right. Well, then you have this man in the middle who we all know is not going to build the school,
and he might be homeless, right?
Yes. I
think he got a
fully
permanent
100% believe Umar Johnson does not have a permanent residence. When he is somewhere, he's at his mama's house. Right here, he was going to have a lecture. This was 2013, Jesus. But this was the best picture I could get to show off the accolades. Look, he's a world traveler. He is from Africa, or he is Africa itself.
But not only that, though. At this the joint he was in, where was this at? In Camden, New Jersey.
I don't know.
Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, yo. My man Kareem from Camden.
Oh, was he just there recently?
For that book?
Oh, yes.
Or the parent, something he just had.
He's starting back with his parent boot camp.
But even with that, niggas was late, or niggas wasn't even showing up for that shit.
He said it's 35 of y'all that's missing.
Yo.
35, that's everybody.
But he's world renowned though. He gets flowing out the place.
He is the most requested. We all know that.
That's your point. That's your man, yo.
Having with all of this knowledge,
that's your man.
These people, as you see here, these folks that look very prestigious and prominent, don't have nothing for you. They don't have nothing for your ass. How many times have you heard that your the law of attraction or your internal gravity will bring someone to you? How many times have you heard that? None. It is not promoted. That's because people like this want you to think you need them or their advice in order to have a positive relationship. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, none of this, and especially with Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson don't have a positive relationship himself. None of these people are happily married.
I think that's because of him, though.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because Shorty seemed like she's a decent, woman or whatever. But is this him? He has not sold all his royal oats, yo. He still want to be out here in the street, but yet you in a committed relationship with some children and shit, and the two don't mix, B. And you done got caught and put out in the public and your whole shit. I don't know. I ain't been to his page, you know what I'm saying?
That's the controversy.
Yeah,
no, I
can't believe I can't imagine him still making videos, yo.
Yeah, well, he probably is. You know how they do. Well, how many times has Umar Johnson been caught?
Oh,
just blatantly lying, and
that nigga just don't.
He got strippers.
Yo.
He done cussed Sadie. I mean, this guy done done every damn thing. Has been a proven liar, and he consistently makes videos, and people follow him.
Depth Test Films is in the building.
Hey, Depth Test, how you doing?
What up, King?
All right, so we are going to take a look at just a portion. I put the actual information here up. So if you wanted to watch the whole video, you can go over. I think it's extremely valuable. Right. He has so many like this that any one of them would be perfect to just get started on your journey to basically purifying your thoughts, because that's all your karma is. Your internal gravity is the way you think and the way you speak, which determines the way you act.
Also, I looked up the definition of this. Laws of attraction, inner gravity in a person. The laws of attraction is a pseudoscience based on the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. The belief is based on the ideal that their thoughts are made from pure energy, and that a process of light energy attracting light energy exists through which a person can improve their health, wealth, and personal relationships. There is no scientific evidence supporting the laws of attraction, though. If you understand what I'm saying.
Is that all? I wanted you to finish and get all that out. Because
basically, it's a belief system.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying?
With that being said, I don't think science is big enough to test the law of attraction.
Right.
How can science, which the laws of the universe created,
And this is according
then
to Google.
turn around and test the laws of the universe? That don't make no kind of sense. So, I mean, science can say whatever it wants.
Mm-hmm.
If you are practicing, or basically all it is that you are aware and that you are utilizing the laws of attraction, they work for you.
But it's basically like how science versus religion, how they try to make that comparison on, of course, people believe in Jesus. They believe in God. Something good happened in their life. Oh, it was Jesus that did it. Oh, it was God that did it. Okay. Science, I don't know how science can challenge somebody experience, you know what I'm saying? Or how you can challenge somebody belief. If they believe the shit, then how, you can't take that from somebody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Basically, what I'm assuming that you're saying, how can science prove your experience?
Right. To be not real to you.
How can you scientifically prove someone's experience?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, am I going to be able to test this against other stimuli? That's how science works. You can't use science to prove everything.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, and to believe in something is just for you. And once again, with the law of attraction and your internal gravity, that is something that comes from within. The science can test biology, they can test your physicality, but there's nothing that can test your beliefs or what you have experienced. Laws of attraction don't work on me. All the people I into think I'm crazy. All the people into me, I think they crazy. Okay,
and guess
Kenny.
what, Kenny Lake?
Oh, don't do it to him. No, he's trying to get some help. Let's get along with that.
Hey, Kenny Lake, look about we got this sign right here for you.
Oh, no, we don't. That's not what.
Laws of attraction. That.
No, stop it. Leave Kenny alone. He needs some. He wants to be into somebody. He wants somebody to be into him.
Oh,
and Kenny,
man.
Everything we're getting ready to talk about, we're going to go to Lenon's video and we'll extract the best of it. The video is 3 hours long. We condensed it down. It's still long, but we got the best of the best for you. I encourage everyone to go over.
Black Anonymous, what up?
Hey, Black Anonymous, how you doing?
Hope all is well.
Go over and watch this video whenever you have some time. If you can, listen to it in your car or wherever you can. If you get a chance. Damn, Jay.
What do you say?
You keep getting it.
Damn, Jay, you cold, homie.
You cold, Jay. But you are covering up the link.
I know, I'm about to take it.
Okay. Yeah, if you can, I encourage you, please go watch this video. It is full, packed, chock.
Yeah.
Full
it's definitely
of gems and information for you. I mean, good God, Lord Jesus. But we're going to get right into it, and we're going to comment on it as we go. We're going to go right. You need something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need this right here.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely need that. Cash App, PayPal, come across the screen, y'all.
All right.
Laws of attraction.
Yes. We're trying to attract your cash.
Oh,
all right,
man.
Here we go.
Before I move on, please understand this. So many of us, we did not receive the appropriate guidance. And again, that issue of time. See, we're only here for such a fraction of the time that the universe has been here. We really are. I mean, I'm 38. So I figure I'm going to at least 100. So what I got about 60, let's say 62 more years. Part of that 62 more years is with my wife. And see, the last 38 went by so quickly. You see what I'm saying? It all goes by so quickly. So I want to make sure that the time that I have with my wife, it is blessed, and that I'm doing things that fortify the relationship, and I'm contributing to the relationship so the relationship can contribute to her, In other words, it's not just about me contributing to her. It's about me contributing to the relationship that I have to her. That's another one of the misconceptions that people have. I wish I had time to speak on this, and someone could remind me at another time. I'll speak on it. That relationships is not about what the man does for the woman or what the woman does for the man. It's about what the man does for the relationship to the woman and what the woman does in terms of the relationship to the man. And as they do for the relationship gives back to each one of them respectively.
Okay, I guess you heard that because so many people get that mixed up. Well, he ain't do nothing for me. What have you done for me lately?
That term. Yeah.
Yes, it's not about that. If you are committed to someone and you have basically, you took the vows, maybe you're not married, maybe you haven't taken the vows, but you have a committed relationship with somebody. Bar. It's not about me or you. It is about this relationship that we have to feed. We have to nurture it to make sure it gives us back what we need from a relationship. We talked about this before. I think we have something very valuable.
Right.
We have been together for 20 whole years.
That's right.
A lot of people can't say that.
Right.
So if we can give some of what has worked for us to other people, there has, oh God, Lord Jesus knows that we argue and fight.
Come on.
But there has been an enormous amount of happiness I would not trade for the world.
Right.
So what Lenon is speaking on right now, we can testify for that. It is true. You have to feed this relationship. If this is what you want, if you are already, say you are committed to somebody, nurture the relationship. Remember, this is what you asked for. Mm-hmm. You want to have this thing between this bond. This is what you want. Feed the bond. Feed the relationship. It's just like anything. If you ignore it, it'll die. You got to keep it up. Keep up things that you started with. Like we constantly had date night.
Hey, we're going to the comedy show all Saturday.
That is a big part.
Yo.
Yes.
Laughing.
Yes.
Yo, dad jokes. I'm telling y'all fellas, you got to make her laugh. And you got to make yourself laugh too, man.
Yeah, you got to laugh at yourself sometimes.
That energy is good.
It's real. It's a real thing.
Right.
And because your thoughts produce energy, you have to think about this relationship on the level of how can I promote it? How can I nurture it? How can I make the relationship better? We do things for each other all the time without either of us knowing about it. And sometimes we double up, and I don't know, he done bought me that, and I done bought the same damn
Matter of
thing.
fact, y'all seen that on anniversary.
On anniversary, we did
bought
that.
similar gifts, not even realizing what the hell the other one was going to give.
But I know what he like,
right,
and he know what I like, and it's about the same thing. So here we go back with Lenon.
Hey, okay, if y'all please hit the like button.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.
One of the misconceptions. I got to do this for you. I got to do that. No, it's not about you. It's about the relationship. But see, we're not prepared for relationships. Someone please remind me if I forget to address this in a future video. Just that topic alone. But understand this, that the preparation, so many of us, we were not prepared. And see, a lot of you baby girls, you're not being prepared, and you will end up being in relationships unless you begin to develop the internal gravity. You purify your thoughts about men, and you deal with the traumas of your life. You heal yourself. That's part of the purification process of the mind. That's deal more with more specifically with the subconscious mind. If you don't engage in that process, then you will set yourself on course to experiencing negative, toxic relationships with males. And men, if you don't engage in your own healing process in terms of the thoughts that you keep about women and the programming that you got about women, and also the traumas that you got, including the psychosexual trauma, understand that porn is psychosexual trauma.
And fellas, Chris Rock told us in one of his specials that we all been looking at porn since we was 6 years old.
Damn.
So when it comes to that sex, it's hard for us to turn that shit back because have been over sexualized from a young age, growing up in the projects or whatever impoverished area you're from. If you're black, we have been looking at little girls' asses and older women in our in our neighborhood asses since we were 6 years old.
I mean, damn.
Over sexualizing and overstimulating ourselves from a young age, yo. So I can relate to that.
Whoa,
issue
whoa,
right
whoa, whoa. Okay. I really want to get into that because
Uh-huh.
Lyndon is going to speak some more
Mhm.
about the programming
Yeah,
that you have received from childhood. Even if you have not just speaking on the sexual part, but childhood trauma
Mm-hmm.
that makes you have certain ideology about the opposite sex. You know, a lot of people get abused, and it's sexually and otherwise. And if that person is of the opposite sex, you could definitely develop a stigma about the opposite sex. If your mama beat the fuck out of you all the time, and you thinking this evil woman is what a woman is like, I mean, people got a lot of mental issues. So, you know, you have to take into account your situation and when you grow up. Miss Natural, Jada Stevens, been holding me down many nights. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yo, that's fact for us men. That's fact for most of us men,
He
yo.
know her name. He know her whole name. See, okay, Lennon, this is what he's speaking on. And I'm not talking just, I mean, there's a lot of women that's addicted to porn too.
Fact.
If that is your ideology, you're going to have a hard time maintaining a relationship. You really are. Because you know those people are at work. They don't know each other. They may not even like each other. They are in a performance for money. They getting paid for this.
Yeah, but you know, when you're young, you don't realize that.
True.
That comes
true.
later on.
Right.
You know,
right.
once you got, maturity and
Exactly.
age on you, and you don't live.
And then you
don't live and got some
and
life
you
experience.
can't find nobody to do that. So.
And I'm gonna tell you what. Looking at that porn shit, and you look, and fellas, looking at these niggas fake dicks, most of them got big implants and shit.
Jesus.
Then you got that whole stigma of how big your damn Johnson is.
Wow.
That you know what I'm saying? Even women talk, you can't have no little dick messing with me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even some women, in that state of mind of a man, dick size gotta be, dick gotta be a certain size. And then we as men, everything, if a woman tell you, if you're a man, that your dick is little, tell me, men, in the chat, if that's not gonna crush your damn spirit, yo. If a woman tell you that your dick is little, yo. And that's only because from looking at porn and you looking at these porn niggas' dicks, yo.
Oh my God.
So you making that comparison. Everything is compared to that porn shit.
Lennon is
you start to learn all your positions, all that shit comes from looking at porn, yo.
What?
Yes, doggy style. I learned all that shit from looking at porn, yo.
Oh my God.
Yes, hitting it from the spooning from the side, looking at porn.
Wow.
Yes, you learn tricks from that shit.
Okay.
Yes.
This is new.
Yes.
I didn't know all that shit.
Yes.
I gotta come from the female perspective. When you are super young, mostly as far as I'm concerned, most of the sexual activity I learned from dudes. Whatever they was doing, okay, well that's what we gonna do. I didn't really have no experience.
Jehovah Luster feeling me.
Okay, so
Death Test feeling me.
Okay.
Yeah, we learn shit from porn, yo.
So everything that I saw, whoever was my partner doing, he got that from porn. In most cases.
Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely.
Okay.
Don, you feel me?
Okay.
Thank you, yo.
Well, ladies, where y'all at?
For men, our shit is fit. Like, we gotta see. We want to see your ass. We want to see them titties. Y'all shit is mental. Y'all could be in a pitch black room, but mentally, y'all good. Mental. Our shit is physical, and we want to see. I want to see my dingaling going in and out the coochie.
Oh my God, this is
not
what we were supposed to be
But
talking
I'm just
about.
saying.
The law of attraction is not going to be about your dingaling.
But I'm just saying the difference between men and women, yo. Y'all are thinkers. Y'all emotional.
Well,
we are physical, and we want to see what's going on. You cannot
speak on women like that because I agree with what my grandma told me many years ago. Men resonate with what they see. Women
Right.
resonate with what they
Yeah.
hear.
That's right.
So if somebody is telling you, I love you, I want you, I need you, I would love for you to be my wife, I would love for you to be my girlfriend, I want you, I need you, you the most beautiful thing I ever seen, girl, you so fucking fine, blah, blah, blah. You hear all of that, you like, oh, okay. And he may not be the best looking, and he may not treat you right, and he may be a dog, and he may be running the streets. But if you hear that, then you are most likely going to continue with this person. But see, we have gotten off the track. What we want to talk about is the law of attraction, because this, what Lenon is speaking on, and the whole basis of a positive relationship. Now, when you're young, you're not thinking about a positive relationship in most cases.
LML, well, I must be a man because I want to see it too.
Oh my. Okay.
Hey, yo, so y'all feeling me out there, yo? Hey, I'm glad somebody, can see my perspective out here. Word. Okay. Back to the video. What you about to say?
Yeah, we can go back to the video.
What it's doing is it's traumatizing your psychosexuality. That's what porn does for you men. Understand that. So you got to deal with those thoughts. And if you don't, you're going to set yourself on course to experiencing negative relationships, because ultimately the relationship will be reflective of your internal toxicity, your mental toxicity, for you men and for you women. Baby girls, baby boys, for you men, or for you older males, for you older women.
Right.
See, it's all about your internal gravity, and that has more to do with what's going on inside of here than what's going on outside here.
Okay, I just got a knowledge Rodney real quick. Oh,
Second moment. Put us on hold. Yeah.
all right. I'm more into the spirit and the vibe of the and it's the dingling into the coochie I met. God damn it. Okay. Well, we all have established that we enjoy the dingling.
That damn porn, man.
Yeah. Well,
hey,
okay.
That shit is crazy, B.
Yes. And it actually has captivated your mental state.
Right.
Do you see how powerful that is?
That shit is powerful. It has been.
But this is the key right here.
And as you get older, go ahead, girl. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But as you get older and mature, and you start dealing with getting in relationships from a man perspective, and you start to settle as a person, you start to find your identity. A lot of that shit you can suppress. A lot of that shit you can control your emotions. You can control your thought, because you got that experience. Now you at your mind is in a different state because you're older. You done been through something. That was back then. Now you are living now. You know what I'm saying? You done been through something. Now you are able to control that, what he called it, the psychological effect, trauma that it caused on you. But having it
psychiatric trauma,
right? But having relationships and you don't already tested it out, and it works. So having that, I'm able to not be traumatized by porn, that I have watched when I was younger.
Okay.
For me.
Well, wow, that was a lot, and I just don't know what to say.
We can get back
because,
to
well, I'm trying to relate whatever you just said to a positive relationship. The focus of your law of attraction and your internal gravity is most likely not going to be in someone who is immature. When you're talking about maybe a 13, 14-year-old, they're not looking for a positive relationship anyway. Well, you shouldn't be, because you are a child. That kind of sexual stimuli is too much for a child. You are definitely going to get yourself in something you don't want to be in. You're going to have a bunch of babies while you're young, and or else get sexually traumatized being somewhere like what my grandma used to say, where you ain't supposed to be at. So I think the porn, the point of even speaking on that is to basically have information for older people. If you're going to be in your 30s and you still have the mentality of a 20-year-old who watches porn, then you can look to not have a positive relationship if that is what's occupying your mind the majority of the time. Do you feel what I mean? I'm just trying to feel what Lenon is saying here, because the point I think for people of a certain age, when you're getting ready to settle down, you want to find somebody to have children with, you want a positive relationship. You're not going to be in a state of mind with porn occupying your frontal lobe.
Right, that's what
There's no way that you can ever relate to the emotions or even the mentality of a mature woman. Yeah, you might get a bunch of little girls, you know, them ones that ain't
Who's
mature
with it.
yet.
Yeah, who's
Yes,
down with
you
that type
can
of-
definitely, and that's where the cookies come from. That is where the size 5 dress comes from.
Full figure fudge.
All of that dumbass shit. Yeah, that's when your man ain't treating you a certain way. Yeah, just leave him. You know, that's what I'm speaking on.
My man, he gets cookies anywhere anywhere he
Yeah,
goes.
these people tell you if your man is cheating on you, leave him. Oh, I get cookies in every state. And what's your dress size? That's the type shit that you hear from immature people who have not recognized that their mentality is what draws people unto you. You're never going to have. That's why. Look at these. Can I go back,
Let me
please?
hit Big Man real quick. Big Man, today on Stars and Gravity-ish, Captain E and J were attacked by Umar or Claudia star. Nefa Ray's obesity beans. E and J hit it with a
ZK. Wow!
herpy lip bomb from their ship. The star bursted. Splooge and blubber flew everywhere. Big Man. Yo.
Oh my God.
Yo, salute, man.
My God.
Salute, man. We appreciate the super
You
chat,
are
man.
fantastic.
But I don't know where your mom be, yo.
That's amazing.
Hey, man, we appreciate you,
how
man.
you do it.
Appreciate
That's amazing how you do that. Okay, first, like I was going to go right. Do any of these people have a positive relationship today? Does Derek Jackson have a positive
two of
relationship?
them. I don't even see them with a woman. That's why Kevin Samuels or Umar Johnson.
Kevin Samuels has been married twice. He is divorced as of today.
That's what I'm saying. I never seen him with a woman as of today, or on camera. And Umar Johnson, I never seen him on camera with a woman either, that I know of.
No, you don't see Umar Johnson with women. Okay. And this is not what I'm talking about. Okay, this is struggle love. That's where everybody is struggling. He's struggling not to get caught, and she's struggling to maintain her sanity. This lady she's not all the way there. She's hurting. She's in distress. So this has nothing. None of these people have a positive relationship. You know who do have a positive relationship? This guy right here. That's why we're listening to him.
Right.
Just like we have said previously.
Salute to Aida, yo.
Hey, Aida. We know Steve Harvey has written a book. What is it? Acts Like a Woman, Think Like a Man.
What I prefer, yeah.
I think that's what the name of it. Steve Harvey is another one that's been divorced twice. Who I think it was Tony Rock said, why wouldn't we listen to someone like a D.L. Hughley that has been with his wife for 30 years now? Can talk about a positive relationship. Obviously, they have something that most people would find advantageous. This is what everybody wants, is that long-term loving relationship.
Seriously, that's why I don't give relationship advice, because I'm trash when it comes to it. Oh, well, Rodney, you ain't gotta be, man.
Rodney, we about to give you some pointers
here. You ain't gotta be trash at it, man.
Nope,
you know what I'm saying? It just take time and effort, man.
Effort, it really do.
Time and effort,
Let's
y'all.
go back to Lenon.
Back to the video, y'all.
Okay. The purification process is about purifying your thoughts. You got to look at the thoughts that you have as a woman. What are my thoughts about men? How did my father abandoning me influence my thoughts about, how did that influence my perceptions of all men? You got to deal, and see, that's the healing process. You got to engage in the healing process. It's a healing process of your emotions, but also the healing process of your mentality, because that is ultimately the foundation of your internal gravity. It is about how you think, not just about men, but how you think of yourself, your self-worth, your self-value, how you think of your relationship to men, how you think of what you are deserving of in life in a positive male-female relationship. Men, same thing. You got to deal with your thoughts. And as you deal with your thoughts, you purify your thoughts and you engage in the healing process of all of the various degrees of trauma. Again, the first thing that anyone can do to prepare for a positive relationship, I have a lecture on this for, what is it, 7 things that every woman can do to prepare for a positive relationship, 7 things that every man can do to prepare for a positive relationship. Number 1 on the list is to heal from past traumas, from past relationships that were traumatizing. Number most important thing that you can do. Deal with your thoughts. Heal thyself.
Deep in.
But then also deal with the words that you speak. You got to.
Hey, Jason. Jason, and why he rolled his eyes back? That's because he deep in.
His pineal gland is open.
Yes,
That third eye.
he's perfect. We got to laugh at Lenon. Oh, see.
Shout out to Lenon
And
Honors,
he
y'all.
was 38 at this time.
Mhm.
And this was in 2014.
Yeah.
So how many years? It's 7 years ago?
I think he's 45 now. About to be
7
46.
years ago.
Yeah.
These videos helped us so much.
Right, yo.
Early on, we watched Lenon. Jehovah loves to.
Appreciate you, homie. I know a couple
in the 70s.
plus years age.
They watch porn on the regular.
They seem
super happy.
They have been married a crazy long time. In their eyes, that's a turn on.
Okay, hey, you know what?
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Listen, when Lenon is talking about this, he's talking about something different. If that's what you enjoy, go and get it. Go and get it. And you're doing it together. That is superb. 70s? Jesus. I want to be like them when we grow up. Let's get on back.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of Janet Jack meat. No, stop playing with
God's sake, let's get on back to Lenon. See? I cannot.
Look at when you speak about men as a woman or a baby girl. When you speak about males, how do you speak about them? And there are women who get together and all they do is talk negative about men. You will not be in a positive relationship, because honorable men, we don't tolerate that. You have to look at the words that you speak, because there are people who get together, men and women, and all they do is talk poorly about men and women. and it makes sense for these people to be unhappy, and these are the people who are not in positive relationships, and that's why they talk poorly. But then also, one of the reasons why they're not in a positive relationship is because they talk poorly about men and women. Who wants to be in a relationship with someone like that anyway? So you got to look at the words that you use and how you speak about men as a woman. All men are dogs. There are no good men out there. All women are gold diggers. There are no good women out there. You got to look at how you talk, and also not only the words that you use and the language that you use when you talk to women, but also your tone. Remember we talked about this earlier? You got to look at your tone. I see men be talking to women and talk to.
Okay, I really just want to comment on this. Ladies, how many people out here that know somebody who does this? Who, whenever you see them, they mad, they're angry, they're bitter, and they say things like, ain't no good men out here. All these niggas is dogs. I ain't never not been cheated on. I know a person like that. That she is so negative. I'm shocked. I couldn't stand to be around her. I mean, just trying to be friends with this person.
But a person like that, you got to look at the other aspects of their life. How's their finances doing? How is their relationships? How are their other relationships with other people doing? For them to come to that conclusion about men. You see what I'm saying? Like if other aspects of your life is negative, of course, you're gonna have a negative light on a man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have not found a man that you can settle down with and that can treat you right as well. So I look, people who talk like that, I look at the other aspects of their life to see why they're coming to that conclusion about, oh, I can't, there's no good men out here. No, maybe because it's your ass.
It definitely is. I don't think it has much to do with other relationships. It has to do with you. You are the problem here. In that case, that person that I speak on all the time, that lady does the same thing, and I was witness to it. She meet a guy, all she do is just badger him about where he is at, what he is doing. I mean, just chasing this guy like he's a child. She got to monitor his every moment. For some reason, I mean, you just met this guy. Y'all not even in a real relationship. Yeah. You repel people. She repelled me. This person, go right ahead.
Big man, appreciate you all. Today, a star in Gravity, Captain Ian J found the K. Samuel Black fruit hole. They've detected from its radiation waves from the Dix and Sticks
Galaxy. Big man. How did you do it, brother? How are you doing this? You coming up with this off the dome.
It's gonna take a while for me to heal. I'm like, damn, what could I did to you?
What could did to you? What could did to you? Oh, I don't know. Death test.
Yeah, all this shit takes is patience, man. Yeah, you gotta really bog down and focus.
Well, what Lenon is speaking on, people have asked me, what do you mean purify your thoughts? What do you do to do that? Mm-hmm. And like we had spoke in the previous video for the laws of attraction, do something where you give of yourself. Like give your time to your children. Or maybe there's a place where you can go and volunteer. Do something that makes you feel good. Mm-hmm. Meaning like you give from your heart, not necessarily money. It's something where you actually make an effort towards somebody without getting nothing in return. That is how you work on yourself. And just like Leonard just said, if you have trauma, something that has bothered you, you could go get some therapy. I know a lot of people don't think that is helpful, but it is. And if you can't afford it, within yourself, confront it. Look at what you've done. He has a video, or look at what has happened. Lenny has a video about boxes in a closet.
Compartmentalizing shit.
When you have things that have happened to you, your mind is set up in such a way so that you can continue to function without continuously having to dwell on things that have traumatized you. It goes back into your subconscious. Yeah, you can bring it up and remember it. But your mind works in a way so that you can continue to function. Like every horrible thing that has ever happened to you, don't stay in the front of your mind where you are constantly thinking on it, dwelling on it, unless you're psychotic. Or you have some kind of mental problems. Usually it's pushed into the back. But that is where your trauma lives. It don't die. It don't go away. What you then have to do to heal is bring it up. Think about how you felt when that was happening to you. Look at the person who perpetrated that shit on you. What is their mental state? If you have a mature mind to do it. I mean, a lot of people need help with that. You need therapy, a therapist, a counselor that can help you. But if you can clean out them boxes in your closet and have a clear head moving forward with what you want. That is the law of attraction. Keeping what you want in the front of your mind, and it will come to you. You will develop your internal gravity in order to draw what you want to you.
But you got to put in the work, man.
You have to. You got to clean out that goddamn closet.
You just can't be laying in the bed and think this shit is going to just come to you.
Oh, hell no.
You got to put forth the steps. You got to put forth the effort. That shit takes effort. Me getting up at 4:00 in the morning to go to this fucking job I go to, that takes effort, yo.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't put in my mind right now as I'm talking to y'all. It's in my mind that I gotta get up, I gotta put forth effort, go to this job, work this job in order to live the way you see us live with this background right here. That shit takes effort, yo.
Yeah.
Being with her takes effort. It takes time.
Good God.
You know what I'm saying?
It takes a whole lot of effort.
It takes counseling. It takes arguing in front of y'all to get some of the shit, to get some kind of the pressure off. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It really, you have to, if you want this, you have to work for it.
Right.
If you want a committed relationship.
That's right, L Black.
Our thoughts happen. They do. If you think they don't, just keep living. You'll see it. You will see it. It will come around to you. Let's go back to the video.
To women, like the woman is the dude on the basketball court. Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate. Come on, get on them to do this, do that. You look at your tone. Did you using that deep voice? No. Now see, there's a time for the deep voice, but that's loving time.
See now, Lenon, damn it.
That's baby making time, okay? But you were here when I talked to my wife. Hey, baby, okay. You see, it start going up there. Hey, baby, how you doing? And then I talk to baby girl listening here. You see how my voice start going up like this? Don't let me talk to some dude to start going down like that naturally. So you got to deal with your words, how you talk about women as a man, but also the tone that you use when you speak to women and when you speak about women, and women the same thing. Woman, no, don't expect a man if that's how you roll with your language and your mouth and just you can't expect to be in a positive relationship that way. You got to deal with why it is that I speak that way. It has to do with some level of trauma or some level of programming that you received that was dysfunctional. It had nothing to do with a positive relationship. You go back and figure where that comes from. It has nothing to do with a positive relationship. You have to speak in loving tones, loving words, and that's how you prepare yourself. And you can do it in advance of being in a relationship. That's really what you should do. You got to prepare yourself. You do it in advance so that once you're in a relationship, you maximize the probability of being in a positive relationship. See, by the time I met my wife, I had already refined my ability to speak, even though I didn't communicate all that well in terms of talking to her, but in terms of me having a certain level of control over my ability to articulate and to use particular verbiage. Okay, I had already begun to develop this particular skill. Now, all these years later, it's at a particular point where I can communicate to people, and I can communicate with someone who's out here on the street, like, drug addict, whatever. I can speak with a PhD, no problem.
Okay, this is where I wanted to bring in something that has to do with us, because I know I have spoken previously about, I've been married before, and relationships did not last, and I never was bitter about men. I just thought the people I chose were bums. But that really had more to do with me than it did with them. But the key for me and Jason here, my beautiful husband.
You almost forgot my name.
Good Jesus, I was going to say just my husband, but I decided to say your name to personify and get my thoughts in order. My beautiful husband, Jason, was the fact that I had my daughter by the time I met him. I had to purify my thoughts and basically look for someone with qualities of a father. I could not have my daughter around her daddy because he ultimately turned out to be a drug addict. And do you see how I thought that was all right for me because of my upbringing, my conditioning, which was dysfunctional, and my mental aptitude at that point, where I did not think enough of myself not to be around a person who did those kind of things.
My wife and I are at a great place. My job is to keep it that way. No one will come here and disrupt what we build together. We are one. It's a great feeling.
It sure is. Go on, Jehovah.
Hey, salute to
hey, Saba. Oh, girl.
Saba, y'all. Yes. Hey, man, I'm happy y'all part of us, man.
I am too. Yes, yes, indeed.
Word. But go ahead, girl. What you were saying?
This is where I wanted to bring in some of my illustrations because
that I did not delete.
He didn't delete it. Thank the Lord.
See, fellas, take note, man. You gotta live and learn, man. Live and learn.
Okay, here.
Okay, I'm about to say I ain't touched.
No, he didn't touch nothing. I just have them all over the place. Okay, when I met him, his sons were in. I think they did. Yeah, they were born the same year as my daughter, just in July.
Yeah.
And this is them together at Halloween.
Hmm.
Dominique is Judge Judy, and they are some ninjas.
They used to love karate.
They did.
Them niggas used to love
Oh my God.
dinosaurs and shit.
And
yo.
they used to fight each other like shit. They used to chaw each other all the time. All right. And this is after I had JJ. I think we showed this picture last time.
I think I took that picture too.
Mm-hmm. When they're in the car.
Yeah, I think I had just picked them
But
up.
do you see that little girl right there? She is the reason that I wanted to get with my husband that I have now. I had two husbands. Jason. I know your name is Jason.
Oh, okay.
I had two husbands previous to this, and neither one of them would have been good enough. And her biological dad was a drug addict. And I didn't know it at the time, but this guy was in rehab when we were together. He was just trying to escape his parole officer.
Wow.
But this is that little guy that's sitting in the back. That's JJ. Look at my little man.
Look at the head on that one.
Big muscle head.
Mm.
But then look at this. That on the left is my husband, and the one on the right is my son. Both of them in the first grade. Look at that.
I think I was in the second grade.
Was the second grade? Yeah. I think JJ.
That was one of my favorite green sweaters, yo.
Was it?
That was one of my favorite green sweaters.
Oh, I think you are adorable. Look at you.
I had a little hairline back then.
Yeah.
But you can see my shit was about to. You can see I was gonna be bald.
But look, JJ's is right there with you.
You can see I was gonna be bald. But it's all good though.
But this is my daughter now. That's my little girl.
That's right.
This is the picture I have been looking for the whole time. And this is his sons. We have shown before.
What's up to the Kings right there?
Yeah.
John Rock.
And this, oh hell. Let me stay on that. And this is our little boy. That's that little muscle-headed little boy right there. Oh. Looking just like his brothers and his damn daddy. I mean, my beautiful husband. There he is. Yeah, he think he cool too.
That young generation, y'all.
Yeah, he is something else.
That young generation.
And right down behind his daddy, this little guy right there. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Look at JJ.
I remember I checked that. We was at
our first house.
Oh no, second house. We was on Nottingham.
Oh, Nottingham.
Yep, Nottingham.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was him. I think he was 6 years old.
No, he was like 9 years old.
9. Let me tell you about this little boy. We moved here to where we are. This was 2012. He was how old then? 8 or something?
2012. He was
because he's 17 now.
He born 2003. What's that?
Lord, boy.
That's what 7, 8. He was 9.
Okay, so
going on 9.
He wanted to play Pop Warner. He wanted to. That's him. He's number 4. So we just moved in. We're like, boy, give us a chance. Damn, can we get in the house? We got to unpack and shit. We've been here probably about a week. This boy went around the street and found himself a sponsor to get on the team for free.
All I had to do was buy him a mouthpiece.
Yes, just his uniform and stuff. I'm like, who are these people? Well, come to find out, there was a guy who owned a gas station, and he was looking for people to sponsor because he had a daughter and a son, and they didn't really want to play. So this guy showed up at the door, and they sponsored JJ. He played.
Yeah.
And then he went on to his high school. I want to say it right.
No, that was our middle school right there.
That's middle school? Okay, he's number 5. That he is tackling with his one finger that I said.
He's running the ball.
I know, but he's pushing them off. He's pushing off the tackle with one finger. Okay. Trying to say it right. And here he is. That's high school, right?
That's still
Middle school, really?
King Fort Middle School.
I'll be damned. Well, I ain't got no high school pictures of them because, good Jesus, you know, the whole
Would have been the
pandemic done shut
pandemic
it
shit.
down.
Yeah.
But I think that is all my pictures that I wanted to show. Thank you. But the point for all me showing all of those is because my mindset was different. We've always thought that it was a miracle that we met each other because he's from upstate New York and I'm from here in Virginia. Just so happened he got in the Navy, and that was kind of crazy how that happened.
Oh,
But somehow, some way, we met that night.
Big
And
Rodney.
I really believe the universe came together for my ass that thing.
Appreciate the super chat. If you don't deal with past issues, it makes it tough to have productive relationships moving forward. I learned that from therapy.
Come on now, Rodney. See? Rodney, no. All right, let's get on back to the video.
All right, y'all. We're going to try to get through this.
Yes. We still good.
But that's because I've gone through a purification process in terms of my ability and my command of the words that I use, and not just the words, the types of words that I use when I talk about women, and also the quality of my tone when I speak of women. That's another aspect we got to look at. So if a man, if you're yelling at a woman, you got a problem. You can't expect to be, it's totally inappropriate to be yelling because you got to put it in the scope of your daughter. You should not yell at your daughter, and you should not yell at your wife either, because you have to speak kind and gentle tones so that she feels safe and she feels protected. This makes sense?
Thank you, Nikki.
My children, my daughters must feel protected. So I must speak to them in a way to where they feel safe. And I want my wife to feel safe too, so I must speak to her in a way to where she feels safe. And you can prepare yourself, if you're a male right now and you're not in a relationship, you can prepare yourself in advance for that. Okay, so you got to deal with your words, the words that you use, the quality, the tone that you use, the thoughts that you have about women, the thoughts that you have about men, and then of course,
No, Pappy.
the last thing, your actions. Again, it's the purification process so that you develop the internal gravity. What you do day by day. You look at what you're doing day by day and you ask yourself as a man, am I harming women? Am I harming my daughter? Am I harming girls? You ask yourself that question. You'd be surprised at what you may find. Look at the things that you're doing day by day. You can even write down a list. Because see, understand, if you're watching the porn, you're harming women because you're supporting programming that ultimately defiles, disrespects, and damages women on some level, somewhere down the line. So you got to look at your behaviors, your actions, what you do day by day, and you purify them. So anything that you do that is harming women, anything that you say, any thoughts that you have that is damaging, you got to continue to purify them. And day by day, you take every single day as an opportunity to purify yourself. That develops internal gravity, the power. You will have no problem with being in a positive relationship because ultimately you are now becoming the ideal partner yourself. What woman would not want to be with you then?
Damn. Come on.
What woman would not want to be with a man who operated like that? Only woman that would, a woman who's out of her mind. You wouldn't want to deal with her anyway, right?
No.
But all genuine women who are in their right mind.
Pause it.
It's like my wife and I, we were joking.
Okay, Pepper Trap, we're going to have to talk to you. Our son is dying to get in there. But he got recruiters looking at him for college right now.
Definitely. And he got decent grades too.
Yeah, his grade, he is smart. Like his mama. You smart too, dear.
I ain't say nothing.
Okay, but I know he was about to get me.
All right, y'all, back to it.
Okay.
Shit. There we
go.
About this on a show a couple of weeks back. And there was a male who was saying how he wants to be able to communicate better and more with his mate. And I said something like, I said, I wonder how many women would love to be in a position where their mate wanted to talk with them more and want to be able to communicate with them more effectively. See, if you develop that skill, we think that developing the skill is to, get muscular or be able to, have as much sex as I can. Oh, baby, I can do this, and have a fancy car. That's not preparing for anything. It's not. So you got to really work on yourself. You got to deal with your thoughts. You got to deal with your words. And you got to deal with your actions. How am I treating women day by day, physically, the things that I do? Am I harming women in any way by the things that I do, the actions that I take day by day? Am I harming them? Am I harming my daughter because I'm estranged from my daughter's mother? Am I harming my daughter by not calling her today? You got to look at everything that you do as it relates to females, as it relates to women, as it relates to little girls, and ask yourself, is anything I'm doing day by day harming them? And as a man, if you commit yourself, if you look at the things that you may be doing that is harming women on any level, the music that you're listening to that is calling women bitches and hoes, or, you know, the Lady Gaga where she has on the stuff that just, okay, and you're watching and you get aroused by it, well, that's damaging because you're ultimately maintaining a paradigm of sexist programming about women where women have to be overly sexualized in order to have some level of value because they can't sing. So their value must be sex, therefore. So we must sexualize. If you participate in that and you support that, well, you're harming women. So you got to look at what you're doing day by day as a man, the actions that you take, and you purify your actions day by day. You develop the internal gravity. What woman would not want to be with you? What good woman would not want to be with you? See, it's not a problem, homie. It ain't no problem, chief. It don't even matter. And you may say, I'm not attractive. That don't even matter either. As long as you keep yourself, you know, fit, you keep yourself well cared for physically. What I mean is just keep yourself washed up. You know, do your hair, brush your teeth.
For all you niggas out there who be talking about I'm shiny and taking care of myself, you hear the nigga right there. As long as you do that, be a greasy nigga.
Oh
don't be an ashy, crusty nigga, yo.
Okay, I want you to stop saying greasy, please.
Right?
You are
look at her
oiled.
lips. Look, see that? That's what you want, okay?
Yes, you do.
Be prepared, fellas.
My God, what is
Be
that?
prepared. It's my big ass lip balm right here for you niggas out there. Be hating. I know y'all love my style, man. Listen to Lenon Honors, man.
Oh my God, listen.
Brush your teeth, wash up, take a bird bath, be smelling good.
He is not lying. He know what he's talking about. This man been married. Him and Aida been together as long as we have.
Fact. Okay. Niggas is feeling me.
Yes.
I just had to stop it on that one, y'all.
Okay, go on with your bad self.
For all you hating niggas out there. Here we go.
All right.
Back to the video.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be a problem. Because you'll find that most genuine women ain't worrying about all that. As long as you keep yourself neat and clean, it don't matter. You don't.
Jay, stop. I really want to say this because I have constantly heard about bad bitches. Niggas want a bad bitch? Really?
But I also heard women like gangster niggas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want a hood nigga or whatever.
You want a roughneck?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and get you a roughneck until you need a restraining order.
That's right, Nikki D. Moisturize.
You got to moisturize.
That's right.
But no, you want a bad bitch to raise your daughter? Of course you don't.
She said Jay's lip balm got him beautiful sister. Fact,
sure
Mom
did.
Davis.
He was
See that?
listening when I said
all you ashy niggas out there, listen to Mom D right here.
He was shining, boy.
You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Mom D.
That boy was shining. I was like, damn. I was blinded. I can't even see nobody else. Come on over here.
Brush your goddamn teeth.
But hey, have you heard that? Over a good woman, I want a bad bitch. But that bad bitch is not for your daughters. Is that really what you want?
And what I noticed too, a lot of niggas that I know, they don't want who be doing their thing. They don't want no nigga like them fucking with their daughters, yo. Ain't that shit crazy?
Okay, and most of them
That
always
shit
got
is
daughters
crazy.
because karma is real too.
Fact.
You
Fact.
think what you doing to her mama, you not setting an example of what's going to be done to her? That's going to crush you. You love your baby girl. That's your baby. The one that call you daddy. I love you, daddy. Daddy, he beating me.
They don't want no nigga
Daddy,
like them.
he left me. Daddy, I'm pregnant. It's just not what you want. If you have not gotten yourself into a positive relationship where you are showing your children what not to do, you know, what's supposed to happen. What you keep showing them is, Lord, love is hard. It's terrible to be married. That's just not what the example you want to set on no level. I wish we had done better, to be honest. I mean, being in situations that we have been in, we have not, I know I'm not perfect. We have not always done the best we could do.
Right.
I mean, because both of us emotional as hell, and then I just get mad and start hollering, and he get hollering back at me, and it ain't good in here.
Right.
But we definitely listen to Lenon. We have. I mean, honestly, y'all, for so many years, Lenon was doing this back in 2014. We was watching. When he would get home, I had videos ready. You want to watch Lenon? Yeah. We would Lenon and chill all the time because him and Aida had a program too where they would do positive relationship videos. And I mean, they were valuable. They really helped. And he is speaking the truth.
Right.
Necessarily have to be Denzel Washington. You ain't got to be all that. You ain't got to be as sexy as I am. But you develop the internal gravity, right? Because it's not about how sexy I am. It is about the internal gravity that I have.
Russell
See,
Wilson.
because if it was about how attractive I was, then when I was in junior high school, I would have had, many different girlfriends. But it wasn't about that. Going back to what I talked about earlier, what was it about? It was about my internal gravity and the fact that young girls felt safe around me.
Oh, moisturize.
High school, young girls felt safe around me. College,
Papa.
young ladies felt safe around me. Y'all go ask some of my college homegirls. And I had a whole lot of them. A lot of my friends and my roommates was like, man, you must be gay. Then you ain't. No, I'm not gay. What you talking about? Just because you running up and through these women like it ain't nothing, and I'm not, don't mean that I'm gay. It just means I got sexual discipline and I'm not nasty like that, homie. That's how we used to talk back then. I'm not nasty like that. So shut your ass up, okay? And we used to go back and forth. Nah, man, I don't know, man. You don't be. Oh, okay, whatever, dude, whatever. You don't make me no difference. All I know is that I'm refining myself, and I didn't use those words at that time. I probably said something like, "I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself."
Good, Jehovah.
For what, man? For what? So that I can be a good man someday.
Can you pause it? Show his comment. I just want to mention how Jehovah Luster has said, I don't really watch Lenon like that. I'm going to check him out more.
Right.
Go back. Before Lenon got on his Umar Johnson campaign, because it is a campaign, and he started this because Umar threatened his family and, with violence and all of that. But before that, Lenon had content that was useful on the daily. I'm telling you, those videos helped us. I'm watching him and watching Aida and his family. They are beautiful. And the shit that is going on right now with these people who are doxing him, they know less than zero about this man and the riches he has with his wife and his family.
Beyond
this man
normal,
is rich in what counts. Love and companionship. That's what y'all looking for. That's what most people want. They want to be happy and they want to have love. They want somebody to share their life with. And these people who are doxing him and speaking on him poorly over some fucking stupid ass financial bullshit that don't mean nothing, don't know love.
I guess y'all heard that.
Because we have money.
Okay. All right. Now.
Oh shit.
You can go back, go to the college folk, and they'll tell you the same thing. And it's not that I didn't have opportunities either, because I had plenty of opportunities to be in relationships or have sexual intercourse without a relationship. Trust me. Plenty of opportunities. Okay? I can only tell you so many stories like, what, Lenon, you didn't do that? Why not? Why not? What, she wasn't attractive? No, that wasn't the issue. She was fine. That wasn't the issue. Because even then, I always thought, this is someone's daughter. It's just how my mind used to work back then. It still worked like that. And I got three. Now I got two babies. I wouldn't mind two baby girls. I wouldn't mind having 10 more baby girls. Just so that there'll be 10 baby girls who would be blessed to have a good father in their life. So, and then so many young ladies, see, we talk a lot about, and then I'm going to close this out. We talk so much about young males who didn't have fathers in the home, and we talk about the repercussions of that and how it impacts us in a negative way, myself included. But we tend not to talk about all of the young girls who experience different levels of traumas because their fathers were not in their lives. And how
Boom. That was my whole intent. to have a good father for my daughter because she was not going to be around that drug addict that I was fucking with. That's all that. When I was married to him too. We stayed married for like 3 years. I knew him for like 5 years. And by the end, he was smoking crack again. See, it was so much deception in that relationship. He was in rehab when I met him. I didn't know that. He was living with a roommate. I thought that was just his goddamn roommate. No, that was his sponsor. And my dumb ass just thought, the first time I went around him to see where he lived at, I went to his apartment, I saw the roommate, he cooked for us, and I thought that was admirable. See how low my level was? He made some damn spaghetti, and it was I could eat it. I didn't die or nothing.
You ain't have experience.
No, I
didn't. You had no
didn't.
life experience. You from a country town.
True, green as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So, you was getting that on-the-job training
and this
in
man,
the mix right there.
I want to just mention this. My daughter's biological father had gone through rehab. Okay, counselors in rehab teach them things that they can utilize in their daily life. He was counseling me. He was rehabbing me. All I want is a family. I want to settle down and I want to be a family. I want to have daughters. He would say things to me and I'm like, huh? Who are you? Where this nigga come from? And at the time, I was just dating folks, this one and that. When I had just come out of a horrific marriage.
I gotta hit this nigga real quick. I'm sorry.
What is kidding? Let me go buy a whole bag of lip gloss to blind all these females. You go and get it. They're gonna appreciate it. Damn.
Yo, they're gonna appreciate it, nigga.
They're gonna be like, oh, he take care of himself.
Exactly.
Look at his lips.
And then bring some dad jokes with that.
Wow. You gonna knock him out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. How many times I gotta school you niggas, man?
But I just really want to tell you, especially ladies who may, you don't know people. You're just meeting people, just like anything. But what this guy did was kind of, mostly utilize all my time. Like, I would see this one this night and that one. And I'm not talking about sexually. I would be, taking me out. Sometimes people would buy me groceries and I cook and stuff like that. I was having a good time because I was finished with this horrible man that I married. Not him, but the first husband.
Pointing at me.
I'm sorry, I'm the finish with the
go that way with the energy, y'all.
that I had
Laws of
married.
attraction, send her that way.
That way with that nigga. So, I was out just having fun, being single, and this guy was calling me like every day. Like, every guy didn't call me every day. Somebody would just see what I was doing this weekend, or what you doing Friday, or what you doing Sunday, stuff like that. But this guy wanted to come around all the time, and eventually he phased out most of the other guys that was trying to holler at me, and I just constantly just totally focused on him, and it was because of the things that he was saying. When we get our thing going for real, I'm gonna make sure that you are taken care of. This is all talk. Oh, because he do none of that shit.
Oh, I got a question for you. E, I have a question for you. Forgive me, Jay. Not trying to be disrespectful, Jay. When you were going through, did you think you were going to be where you are today? Forgive me for being nosy. No, I did not know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had not met her and my life is where it's at today, I don't know really where I would be, yo. I don't think I would be in Virginia, though. I definitely would be back home in Rochester.
I thought that I was going to I was living in DC after I graduated high school. I went I went to college for a little while. Y'all know I went to St. Paul's. I did not finish. I went to Bowie State for a hot minute, but I was working by then and I was making too much money. I thought I would just stay in DC and just date because I was having a ball. Too much fun.
I think I would not have stayed in Virginia, though.
Yeah, but then I met my daughter's father, and like what I was saying, I ended up getting with him and being just exclusive with him, and he did that purposefully because then he wanted to move to Virginia. I lived in Maryland. I lived in Silver Spring, Maryland for my whole 14 years I was out there.
And that's so crazy that you said that, yo, how my man took up mostly all your time. This without you even realizing.
I didn't.
And I remember you stating that when we first got together, I remember you saying, I don't be seeing nobody else no more. I remember you telling me that, yo.
Oh, because I was going to get you.
She was like, yo, I don't be dating nobody else.
No, because I
just wanted you to know that.
Yeah, because I did. I was being honest. I won't play no game. You think I'm playing with you? No. I seen you with your sons, and I wanted that for my daughter. But just like what Lenon is talking about, that guy was manipulating me.
Appreciate you, Moms Davis.
Thank you. And I did not
Andy Stone.
have my mind right. I just been, come out of a traumatic relationship, and the whole thing before that was me just getting away from my mother, and it was hard out there for a pimp. It just was. So once I realized what was happening, I want to share the story real quick. I don't know if I told it before. How I left my daughter's dad. We had moved here to Virginia. I was pregnant, and we had a townhouse or whatever, nothing real special, but we was doing it. The Walmart here was not a supercenter, but it turned into a supercenter because this guy was a butcher and he got a job there. So we're doing well. We're doing our thing. I'm working. He's working. We're gonna build a life.
I can't imagine how the damn dirty clothes hamper smell.
Good. Okay. No, he left them damn aprons there. Oh, it was bad. But anyway, and then he told me that he was going to be transferring to another Walmart, and I'm like, okay, well, great. That sounds like you're moving up. No, he got fired. He wasn't working at the Walmart anymore because every day he left the house like he was going to Walmart, but he was going to the dope man house. I'm like, okay, and we were so foolish, and I suggest this for new couples: never get a joint account.
Oh yeah,
at the bank ever. We don't do that now.
Hell no.
Do not commingle your money in account talking about bills.
All you do is establish them bills,
and you pay this and you pay that
out of your account.
Yes, do not commingle your money for bills, because you got your account, and then you have an account for the house bills. This is where all the direct debits come out or whatever. Well, Mr. Crack kept taking money out of that account. I'm looking and I'm seeing expeditiously on the computer $20 withdrawn from the ATM, another $20, another $20. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you need gas like that? What, you just driving to the next gas station to get $20? What is happening? No, that's a rock, another rock, and another rock. And then he's just going to take out a whole $100. And I'm like, what is happening? And where's your goddamn check? Yeah, the words that I was using, like Lenon talking about, my tone was not positive. This nigga wasn't working. He had gotten fired because he would go every day to the drug man instead of going to work.
So basically, he was using your money at that time.
The money that was supposed to be joint for the bills. Yeah. No. That was crack money.
But I'm saying it was the majority of your money.
He had no job. He wasn't contributing. I mean, at first, that's what was happening. You put your $500, I put my $500, and take care of all the bills. We good. No, that happened like twice. After that, my $500 go in there and it's just, now it's $490, now it's $470, now it's $300, now it's $250. What the fuck is happening? So yeah, he was a whole drug addict, and by the time I had just left his ass all the way by himself, his mother didn't know anything about this. They were back in DC, but somebody got a hold of my mother and told her that his dad had died, and they called me, and I'm like, I don't know where he's at.
Damn.
And from people that knew of him and more drug folk, they told me that he was over on 35th Street out in Norfolk, the drug area. I had to take
shout out to Norfolk, y'all.
Hey, Norfolk, my big ass 8-month pregnant self to the drug house to tell this nigga his daddy had died. And when I went there, I put most of my stuff in storage because most of the furniture and everything we had was mine. And when I went there, I saw my like 50-inch TV mounted on the drug man wall. They don't even have no furniture in this bitch. They all sitting around on the floor and in lawn chairs and shit. With my biggest, I'm like, you better get my TV out of here, or I'm calling the police right now. I swear to God, I know your dad is dead, but you better get my goddamn TV out of here. He got it down right then, and we've been back to the house. And he said, "We cannot. No, you can't stay here. No." Get my TV.
But y'all can see how her trauma is.
Oh yes, it's bad. No, yes, that was horrible.
She's still traumatized.
I am. Because now I know I would never deal with nobody that smokes nothing.
Yeah.
Cigarettes,
hey, y'all,
nothing.
Don't do drugs, man.
Don't do it because you might get killed.
You know what?
I would kill your ass.
No offense towards the women who like drink too much or smoke that. For most men, that shit is like a turnoff, yo. For most men.
To drink? Because we both
drink. To smoke cigarettes, or if you drink to get drunk and you all drunk out in public, that shit is like a turnoff.
Well, nobody wants nobody that's out of control. But yeah, that's what happened. So after that, I really was more in the mindset of me and my daughter, I can do it. But when I met him and I saw how he treated his children, I was like, okay, that's what I want for my daughter.
Jehovah lost. I think sometimes we waste time knowing we're trying to help someone and we know they're never going to get it. Am I wrong for thinking that?
No, you're exactly right. Because that's exactly, I'm that come up bitch. That's the way I felt about my first husband and my second one. Because both of them, no, they was not where they needed to be in order to be in a positive relationship.
And I don't think you was where you needed to be either.
No, I was running. Because I always had a job and I always had a car.
Yeah, you was always, looking for something. But I don't even think you was mentally prepared.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? At that time.
Yeah, not at all.
You just inexperienced.
Well, and having the trauma of dealing with my mother.
Yeah, your childhood.
Just trying to get away from that type drama. And just, the first one to say, I love you. Okay. Okay, let's get married. We married now. And that was ridiculous. I shouldn't have did that. And then this guy who is a predator, that's what I call my daughter's father, he just completely deceived me. I had no idea this man was on drugs. I had no idea. And of course his family won't tell me, but after a while, they told me he was on drugs and had another wife before me and a daughter.
Wow.
I found that out while I was getting divorced.
That's crazy, yo.
Crazy. Wow.
I don't know. We're going to go right to this video.
Let's go right back. Yes, let's go.
Impacted them in their perception of what their relationship was and is.
You're already 2 hours.
But getting back to the action, so as men, you got to purify what you do day by day, physically, and how it's impacting women. If it's impacting women in a negative way, you got to stop doing those things. And then as you stop doing those things, you're developing the internal gravity based upon your actions. Same thing for you women. If there's anything that you're doing day by day that harms men or harms your thoughts about men or harms the words you speak about men, because there are women who get together and all they do is talk negative. I have people like that on Facebook, and all they want to do is fight about things. I may post something positive about how I'm supportive of my wife, but then they come up with some point of contention. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not in a relationship with you, and I'm glad I'm not in a relationship with you because you are not prepared for a positive relationship. What you're looking for is someone to argue with, and that is an action. You verbalize the argument, but it is an action, and you got to participate. And I do not want to be a part of that. I'm telling you all, good for you women, baby girls, hear me on this. Good men don't want to be dealing with that drama.
Right.
Unnecessary drama. And why? Because we want to be able to dedicate ourselves to you and be in service to you so that you don't have drama, or that we can at least minimize the amount of drama that you're dealing with, because we want your life to be as blessed as it can be. Because that's our relationship to you, because you have the potential to create life within you. So we want to honor that truth by being in service to you. And central to this of being in service to you is being able to ensure that your life experience is as blessed as it can be. In order for it to be as blessed as it can be, we have to minimize the drama. So women, if you're engaged in activities that's creating drama, or you're involved with other women who are creating drama, and all they got to do is talk, all they do is tend to talk negatively about their relationship or negative about the man that they're with, those are all actions. And the more and more you deal within that scope, and they call them sister circles. Some people call them sister circles, but they're not sister circles. There's toxicity circles. If you want to prepare for a positive relationship and develop the internal gravity, you're going to have to transcend that particular action and behavior. I know a lot of people want to hear it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Same thing with dudes who get together, they want to talk about women, they talk about having sex with women and all the different things that they've done. They talk poorly about women. It's no different. And they say we're supporting each other. You're not supporting. What you're supporting is a toxicity, and that does not prepare you for a positive male-female relationship. So this is about developing internal gravity. See, what those other negative behaviors, those negative thoughts, negative words, and actions, what they ultimately do to the person is it diminishes the person's internal gravity to where they are not pulling into their scope of experiences things that are reflective of their purification. What they're doing is they're attracting into their space that which is reflective of their internal toxicity. That's a choice in the end, ladies and gentlemen. You want to attract that which is reflective of your internal toxicity because we all got it within us. I'll beat your ass. We all got it within us. Motherfucker, fuck you, nigga. We all got it in us. But it's a choice. It is a choice between toxicity and purity. What is it that you want to manifest? Do you want to manifest via attraction the reflection of you and your toxicity? Or do you want to compel through internal gravity the positivity in you and have that mirror back to you in the form of a male-female relationship? Y'all better get with it today.
Come on, Lenon. I want the clap.
That's all it comes down to. It's really that simple. I know I talked a lot about this, but it really comes down to that. It is so simple, and yet so many of us, we struggle with this issue of male-female relationships and trying to find the ideal partner, not realizing that the ideal partner is you. You got to make yourself the ideal partner through purification. The purification of your thoughts, your words, and your actions day by day. And every single day affords you with an opportunity. And so you can't say you don't have time. But you know what? Time is ticking. So get on it now. Get on it now. And miracles happen. They really do.
I love this.
Miracles happen. A miracle happened 13 years ago. I'm going to close out with this. My wife and I, we've been together for 13 years, and we say we've been married for 13 years. And that just goes from the day that we met 13 years ago, over 13 years ago. That was the day we were married. I'm going to close out with this. I ended up moving to Oakland, California in the year 2000. It may have been 2001, early 2001. And I had a friend of mine, he was an older male named Steve, Asian brother. He was a jazz connoisseur. And I used to play in a band with John Jang. He's a pianist, a jazz pianist. Interesting enough, how that hooked up was through James Newton, who was my flute teacher. And it was a performance that my teacher could not make, and so he allowed me to go and do the performance for him. And so that's where I met Steve, I met John Jang, and other people up there too. And I remember when I went out there, this was before I moved out there. Steve Hom, I don't know if I should say his name, Steve Hom, because he's older now. Steve Hom, beautiful, but I'm so thankful because I'm telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, when you work on yourself. When you work on yourself, the universe opens up opportunities for you. Even if you mess up on the opportunity, it will still present you with an opportunity. Because there have been so many opportunities that I've looked back on. I said, I really missed out on really maximizing. And time just ran and got away from me. I didn't really maximize. He's like, right now, this is an opportunity. Me speaking with you right now, I got to maximize. And everything I have to say to you all, it has to have meaning and substance to you. I appreciate you being here, listening here, and been going through I don't know how many, what is this? 2 hours now, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to get up here and do a 45-minute video. Okay. I'm maximizing on this experience. I'm maximizing on this opportunity. I hope that you're maximizing on this opportunity too. When you engage in the purification process, you develop internal gravity, meaning that you're dealing with your thoughts, your words, and your actions, opportunities and blessings come. Steve Hom was a blessing.
Okay, just real quick. This is what I was talking about by meeting him, because that was a miracle that we met. Because I had changed my mind about who I was going to allow in my space. I can't be dealing with any damn body. I have a daughter. That's, I believe, how is the reason why we met. The universe convulsed in my favor and sent this guy around. Just real quick.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Because what Steve Hahn did was he told me when I was out there, he said, look, if you ever want to move up to the Bay Area, just let me know. You can come in and you can stay with me. I didn't know him all that well. He's an older gentleman, real cool. One of the, even as I say this, you know, at the top of my head, I'm getting that feeling, that vibrational feeling. One of the most beautiful, he wasn't perfect, one of the most beautiful people. James Newton, one of the most beautiful people, not perfect, one of the most beautiful people I've ever met. James Newton came into my life when I was like 15, at the worst point in my life, because that's when all the traumas of my childhood, my father being out of the home, I mean, I was really, really down and out. And my friend Kevin Green was going to one of these colleges, and James Newton was teaching there, and he told James Newton about me, that I was a flute player. And then somehow, some way, my mother hooked me up with James Newton, and she used to drive me up there to take lessons. And then ultimately, when I graduated from high school, 2 years later, I went to University of California, where James Newton was. So I'm just connecting all the dots here for everyone. Beautiful people. When you commit to your personal refinement, when I committed to my own musical refinement, that's where the door opened and opportunities opened up for me to even go to college, and then to be under the tutelage of James Newton, a very important point in my life. He's like the father that I never had. Okay, I love James Newton. I know I don't talk to him all that often, but every once in a while, Father's Day, whatever, he called me. I said, real quickly, a real quick conversation, because he's a busy man. I love you. Thank you so much for everything you've done. How's the babies doing? They're doing all right. You need anything? No, I'm fine. Okay, all right. But it was through James Newton that I met Steve Hahn. And by meeting Steve Hahn later on, maybe a year and a half later, I made a decision. I said, I think I want to move out to the Bay Area. And I called Steve Hahn, and I said, you know what, I think I would like to take you up on an offer if it's still okay with you. And he said, yeah, sure. Steve Hahn let me stay with him for over a year, rent-free. I didn't have to pay for anything. I had a job while I was out there, but that was just basically paying any bills, food, that kind of stuff. But while I was out there, I thought I was going out there for music, to perform John James, but that's not why I was out there, and that's not what was going on for that year while I was living with Steve Hahn. What was really taking place was I was being provided, and I'm so thankful, I was being provided with an opportunity to continue in my purification process as a young man. At the time, I was about 24, going on 25. And I was dealing with my thoughts and my words and my actions as a young man. I was refining myself every single day. I wasn't even practicing all that much. It was more about reflecting on life, reflecting on, where is all this going? Where is all this heading? And I remember that at a certain point, I got the thought and the idea to write down a list of 25 internal qualities that I would want in a prospective mate. And then also 25 physical characteristics, so that does matter to some degree. Physical characteristics that I desire in a mate. And from that 25, the list of first list of 25, another list of 25, I began to ask myself, why were those things important? See, this is the purification of my thoughts. Trying to be more clear internally how I think about women and what it is that I truly desire. See, that's the internal gravity. See, a lot of us, we think we know what we want. Well, we really don't know what you want. How are you going to get what you think you want when you don't even know what you want in the first place? So being out there for that year, I began to formulate in my mind, what is the type of woman that I would want to be with? I had only had sexual intercourse with 2 women in my life up to that point, both in relationships during that time when I was when I was in senior in high school going into college. So I had this girlfriend when I was in the 12th grade, and then also when I was like, 23, maybe, 23, I believe. And that was with another relationship with an older woman in San Diego. She was really, really sweet too. All the women, they were good women. I hold no animosity with her. But those 2 betrayed me, but I still, I hold no animosity. Things happen, okay? But the point being is that being out there, it afforded me an opportunity to really begin to become clear in my own mind in terms of what it was that I desired in a positive male-female relationship. And from that list of 25 physical characteristics, 25 internal qualities, I began to condense that list. And I took that list, each one, the 25 down, I took it down to 20. Then I took it down to 15. And then the other one did the same thing. I took it down to 15. Then I got all the way down to 5. 5 physical characteristics, 5 internal qualities. And those were the most important things on my list. And then I ranked them in terms of most important to least important, but all of them were important. But what was I doing? I was becoming clear. So being clear about what was a type of woman that I wanted in my life. See, that's why, look, I'm telling y'all, when y'all do the work, this is part of doing the work. Part of doing the work is intellectually speaking, knowing what it is that you want and why it is that you want what you want. Baby girls be out here getting with these dudes, not knowing what they want, not knowing why they're getting with them. Not really knowing, and in some cases, the reason why they're getting with them is because they're used to being traumatized by men. So that, or by males, or because their father was abusive to them, or they were molested, and they look for males who will continue to perpetuate the cycles of abuse. You got to know what it is that you want and why it is that you want what you want. Because sometimes you want what you do not really want, or and you want things that damage you, you want things that harm you. Well, why do you want that, baby girl? Baby girl, why would you want to be in a relationship with someone who calls you a bitch, baby girl? Tell me. Why would you want to be in a relationship with some dude who doesn't spend time with you and is out hanging out with his homegirls, baby girl? Why would you want to be, baby girl, with a dude who likes to play video games all day, baby girl? Why would you want to be with a dude who wants to have sex with you but wants to do all this freaky deaky stuff, baby girl? Why? Tell me why. Why is it that you would want that? You better know what you want and why you want what you want. Baby girl, y'all better be clear about this. Baby girls who are viewing this right now, baby girl, your daddy should have been there to teach you this. And I'm telling y'all, I got 3 babies. 2 baby girls. I got 5 babies altogether. 2 baby girls. And they will know what they want and why they want what they want. Or what they desire and why they desire what they desire. Phrase it however you want to. But you better be clear, baby girl. You better be clear. So you baby girls, you better hear me. You better hear me on this. You better know what you want, what you desire, why you want what you want, and why you desire what you desire. And you better be clear about it, baby girl. And baby boy, you better do the same thing. You better be clear about why is it that I want me a freaky deaky girl.
Okay. All right. You know what? Time that got away from us. I'm gonna go to the end because the end is, in particular, something I want to put out there. So we're gonna just scroll on over to. Let's see here.
Well, I appreciate the super chat, bro.
Thank you. Okay, right here, because basically what he's talking about is during that time. Let me go here. Let me say it real quick. During that time that he was out there, he met Aida. And because of the fact that he was working on himself, he was ready to be in this positive relationship with this woman who has brought him 5 children and all of this joy that he just lives in. He revels in his family. He really do. This man enjoys being a father and a husband.
Jehovah Lost, appreciate you, homie. Salute.
Thank you, Jehovah Lester. Let's listen to this last little bit. Oh.
And her younger cousin, and they were, I think her brother was like, I don't know how old, and still in his teens, like.
Okay, let's go to the very
relationship to women. She is the culmination of my commitment to sexual discipline. Whereas so many of my friends and relatives were actively engaged in having sexual intercourse with people that they didn't necessarily know. Me, on the other hand, I was committed to having a level of sexual discipline. My wife is the culmination of all of that work, the culmination of me transforming my ability to communicate to people and to develop a vocabulary through which I can actually communicate effectively with people and efficiently. She's the culmination of all of the creative work that I have done in my life. She's the culmination of my internal gravity. See, that's what it all comes down to. It's about your internal gravity. It has nothing to do with attraction. I know so many of us, we get caught up in the attraction. No, it's not about the attraction. It is about the gravity that you develop within yourself. And that has to do with you, baby girl. It has to do with you, my son. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions, purify them day by day. Let every single day be an opportunity for you to improve upon the quality of your thoughts and the quality of your words and the quality of your actions. If you do these things, you will become the ideal partner. And in becoming the ideal partner, your gravity will be so strong that you will then begin to receive opportunities to experience positive relationships. And instead of choosing out of desperation, you can sit back, relax, take a step back and relax and ask the critical question, is this the one for me? As opposed to choosing out of desperation and settling. No, you can say, look, all these women are fine and beautiful. They're going to be wonderful. Yes, I understand. But there's the one that I choose, that is the divine reflection of my own purity. See, when you attract into, or when you develop the internal gravity to bring into your space the reflection, the divine reflection of yourself, that is when you look at your life and you ask the question, what am I going to do with the rest of my time with this person? Am I going to spend this time arguing, fussing, and fighting, and being at odds with each other and having all this drama? Or am I going to maximize on this opportunity? And I can say with the surety at this point, we've been together for 13 years, we have maximized, throughout all the challenges, we have maximized the beauty within our relationship. And you know what's so beautiful about all of it, baby girl and baby boy, is our children. They are privy to this every single day, and they are blessed accordingly. And a lot of us, we didn't get that. And you know what I'm talking about. The pursuit of a mate is not about finding a mate. The pursuit of a mate is about finding the greater you.
All right. Well, God damn it. You heard that.
Salute to Lenon Honor, yo. But like I'll be telling y'all, like I have said in the past, yo, we got 365 days to be great.
Yes, you
Let's
do.
start tomorrow.
Yes, you can.
Refine your train of thought, refine your vocab. I know I need to work on my vocab.
And I want to mention something
I'm
about
guilty
that.
of that as well.
Because people think when you say refine or purify your words, that doesn't mean that you can't say cuss words. It has to do with the positivity in your communication. Like if you constantly talking about how goddamn fine this nigga is right here and how motherfucking beautiful our life is. You see, I done said a whole bunch of cuss words, but they were in a positive light. It's not always in what you say. It's how you say it. Like he talk about the tone. Everything can mean something positive if your tone is such.
Right.
So don't think that, okay, it means that you have to never say goddamn or fuck like that. Don't, but most of the time when you are cussing, saying cuss words, it is negative. But don't think that that is what he means. To purify your thoughts starts with mostly loving yourself, knowing what you are deserving of, knowing that you are good enough by yourself. You are good enough. You are. You're good enough to have the best relationship on this planet, and you deserve the best.
And I just want to add, all this shit takes effort.
Yes, you have to make a concerted effort.
You got to do the shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I gotta get the hell up in the morning.
Yeah, he
wants to continue on because she does not have to get up.
I don't. I'm off on Friday.
But I got to get the hell up out of here, yo.
You know what? I'm going to refine my thinking to just concentrate on the fact you have to go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
But I encourage everyone to go. Can we put up the video again here?
Appreciate you all, Big Rob. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging in there with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, the video that Lenon Honor we was referring to tonight
yes, it's all the way at the bottom,
right here.
Yes, go see Lenon Honors Relationship. You Become the Ideal Partner. It's still up on YouTube, and I'm gonna put it in the description as well.
That's right. Yeah, good information, man.
It is. It's a 3-hour video.
Salute to Lenon Honor and Miss Aida, man, and the whole family.
Yes, every bit of it is beneficial.
Straight up.
And there is a complete series on this type of topic. Lenon is the shit, no doubt. He got this shit together. If you go to his website, he has a book on this very topic. I should have bought it. I moved it for real. I really do. But I haven't gotten it yet. I might go get it today. I want to read it because I think his information is beneficial. And he is not the only resource. There is hundreds of pages on this internet that you can go to that talks about your internal gravity and the law of attraction. There's a whole video talking about The Secret. And it has to do with the law of attraction.
Thank you, Miss L Black. Jay was ready for bed about an hour ago. Fact.
I know that's right. All right, yeah, this about the longest video we've
Oh
had.
my
But
God,
there's
yo,
so
she
much
just
information.
She just love this topic,
I
yo.
do.
So
I think it's so beneficial and it's real. You know, and nobody's going to come at you with something that you can do on your own. No, send me some money and then I'll talk to you about it. Nah, this is something all on you. This is inside that you can refine everything about yourself and get into that relationship that you want. And other things. You don't have to just, ask for the relationship side. This is for money. This is for clarity. This is for peace. This is for positivity. This will help everything. I promise you.
So
hey,
with that,
just try it. Just try it out. And
so
go
with
ahead with that.
So with that being said,
you have been watching. Let's get into it, goddamn. With me and Jay.
hey man, we appreciate y'all, man.
Bye.
Appreciate y'all. We love
Yes,
y'all, man.
thank y'all so much.
Peace out, NJ Nation. We see you on Sunday.
Yes,
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Or we might
Bye.
surprise y'all with some shit. I don't know.
Oh.
But who knows? But good night, y'all. Peace.
All right. Good night. Bye.